Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
Nobody observing really delicate, very private necessities? Or extortionate direct debits? Vanish, pricey knickknacks, you take that. Aye, that's them told. Acronyms are hard. What isn't hard is not wanting to pay over the odds to watch wrestling shows that we can't mention by name directly, but are very much akin to series like Monday Night Coleslaw, or Friday Night Sad Clown, or Tuesday Night's Developmental Territory, DBP, and of course, those PLEs like the upcoming Bus Driver Series. So for example, if you're in America right now, sign up to NordVPN, switch your virtual location with one tap of the finger, by the way, to the United Kingdom, just like I've switched clothes from the intro portion of this thing to this part of this thing, and enjoy getting everything relating to a global grappling federation as part of your normal subscription price instead of paying for endless different streaming services. On top of that, your IP address is hidden with NordVPN, so your privacy and sensitive data is protected. One account can be used on up to 10 devices, and to get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/cultaholic. Our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the podcast episode description box.
Oh, that's a frizzle. It's a special for you.
Oh.
Alright, lovely one.
And here we see
I think Doug is
Dougie.
this one here. He's been arrested for a while.
Oh, hello, Doug. Hello, Doug. Hello, Doug.
What do you guys think of Doug?
I mean, look, he's a handsome boy.
Look at his neck.
He's like he's watching TV on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
I'm impressed by that black and white man there. Look at him. He is vicious. Oh.
Stone, nice and plump for the meal later.
Like a standoff, isn't it?
Go on, Doug, just because you built like an LMG.
He's thinking. He's not
Go on.
foolish, is he?
Give it a peer pressure.
Yeah, he pushed it.
That still counts, Doug.
Oh, no, it's not that bad.
Remember, lads, patreon.com/cultaholic.
Go on, Doug. Doug.
There he is. Just living his life.
Go on, Doug.
Come on.
Friend, Doug, friend.
Oh.
Doug too. Doug harder.
Do you guys feel like you've got connection to Doug now that you've met him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes is the right answer. Yeah. Doug's over there, that back one. You don't even know who Doug is.
There you are, Doug. Oh, aren't you a lovely little thing?
New Doug.
Yes, there he is.
Precision packing.
There he is.
If you like a lot of wrestling on the YouTube, join our cult. Hello and welcome to the throbbing, thrilling celebration of all things wrestling this week here at the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast. You're listening to the dulcet tones of Maffew, joined by the magnificent Joel.
Hello.
And the grand Ross.
Grandad Ross.
Grandy Ross.
No, just grand.
Grandy
Nay,
Orton.
Dad.
How are you doing,
For
Matthew?
later, if you're lucky. It's a weird day, to say the least.
Yeah.
Funeral yesterday. Today's the wrestling. Life goes on. It was a good funeral, which is the best compliment you can give one. We came away from the knowledge that we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Which I'll leave that there rather than going like, oh, how about AEW? My mum hated AEW. No, nothing like that.
I knew she was fed pill.
She thought Vince was innocent. No, nothing like that. But I figured I'd Just literally got off the bus an hour ago, came here, got the suit, might as well wear it, look nice for
Yeah.
the loveliest podcast in all of wrestling.
And you do look nice.
You do look nice.
Looking very sharp.
I thought I was doing all right, and I love that one of my brother's mates saw me and to really just, level the mood, which you need at a funeral, don't get too emotional, and said, "Oh, Maffew, I like the look. Is it Crispin Glover you're going for, or is it the bad guy from Kindergarten Cop?"
Not the crazed gay guy from Emmerdale?
No, not going to the bloody
never
Patreon
wore a
results,
suit.
but more on that later on. How you doing, Ross?
I'm fine, just ticking on. Just chugging along. I don't know what else to say. Just chugging along. Bit demoralised with the views on the pictures video this week, but what can we do? It's another thing we'll have to cancel because of lack of viewership, but there we go.
Oh, these are hits, not the views. Like, these are awful ideas, Ross.
That might be why the views are so low, but yeah, just in case it does go away. It might go away. It might stay, I don't know. Just it's been terrible overnight, so... Yeah, just get a bit stressed about life, really. I don't want to drag the mood of the podcast down too much.
What a great intro.
Funeral. I'm stressed as balls. Joel,
I've been all right. Yeah,
have you lost a key or something?
No. I've been
happens?
I've been wrapped up warm inside, cooking meats, roasting some meats. I'm off to get a tree this weekend.
Why?
It's, why? The tree?
Yeah.
Christmas, isn't it?
All right.
Not just buying a palm
just like
tree. Christmas tree. I'm getting a real one. How fun.
You know what? Getting one as a pet, that would be weird. You know what's even weirder than getting hugged? You know when you get showing up to a
it's so
podcast,
close to a
not a
good
bloody TV
segue.
show. You know what's even weirder than getting a tree as a pet? Getting a duck.
I don't think that is weirder.
No, it's not.
It's a segue.
It's a local charity. You saw the video at the start of the podcast. We went and met.
have we?
His government name is Doug. His podcast name is New Quack because we're wrestling.
And here he is.
And here he is.
Wow.
It was the one, like the duck, that we are sponsoring proudly as a dodgy neck.
Yeah.
Been watching too many TVs at an angle. So we've got it because it was perfect. If you ignore the fact that it's possibly a swan,
Yeah.
we are going to ignore it because we love it.
Yes.
There are many ducks, but this one is ours.
Yeah. What coloured feet do swans have? Because that might be the biggest telltale sign for that thing.
Well, I think a swan has a little black thing around his beak. What is a swan? I don't know.
Yeah. It's a duck, though. It's Doug the Duck.
It's Doug the Duck
Doug the duck.
with a twisted freaking neck.
Yeah. With a broken freaking neck, we are endorsing New Quack.
Yes, we are.
That's what he would have wanted.
I love him. Do you love him?
Yeah, well, he was a bit standoffish,
He was
wasn't
playing hard to get.
I want to be a bit more like, come here, Doug.
I think we
the arm.
expected too much. He's not going
Yeah.
to come sit on your lap, is he?
He's not a dog.
Yeah.
No, but I like those videos where it's like the reels that are like, first time meeting a dog and it's nervous, it doesn't want to hang out with us, and it fast forwards 10 months and it's like that's his friend. That would be us.
Yeah.
Breaking
Joe,
down, Doug.
Yes. When you put it like that, Ross, absolutely.
We should go visit him again.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think the intention is if you can't make it 1 week, we'll have Doug come in.
Yeah. Get him a little paddling pool. That'd be sweet.
Splish, 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 splish. People comment, this is the best podcast ever. Here's some news. Jim Ross has called BS on Bret Hart's allegation that, oh God, Vince McMahon and Shawn Michaels were lovers during the 90s, suggesting that the Hitman is simply stirring the poo. Laughs. Oh, this is Jim Ross. That's great. That's hilarious. Bret knows how to push. Can you do a Jim Ross? Because I can't.
No.
There you go. Know your limit. Bret knows how to push the buttons, man.
I did it once for a video over there, and I watched the footage back, and my mouth did the thing.
That's
and I'm
exactly
not
it,
comfortable
yeah.
with that doing. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't
With
want to do
due
that.
respect, obviously.
Exactly.
By God,
Yeah.
that's as far as it goes.
Exactly. He's our favorite racist. He knows what he's allegedly. He knows what he's doing, and it's working because we're talking about it among others. It's BS. Sean in that era, at that point, at that time, he was in a different mindset. He was a different guy. You're not helping the argument here. I don't think he, Bret, had in any form or fashion believed what he said. He's just stirring the poo. Thank you, JR. After revealing that he last spoke with Vince at Christmas 2024, JR admitted he believes the allegation would privately annoy McMahon. What? That allegation?
Yeah, not the other stuff.
Wait a minute, JR. First of all, what are you doing having Christmas with a guy who fired you 3 times?
Also,
Oh,
probably,
my friend. Oh, God, no one likes you, JR. When I hang out with Vince at Christmas. Bloody hell, mate. I would never have admitted that. Meg wouldn't have got that involved in me. Oh, yeah. So, do you any comments on Bret Hart saying Shawn and Vince were gay?
it was fantastic. That interview was well worth going to seek out. I think I wrote down what show it was on at the bottom of that quote there. The Johnny I Pro show.
Yeah.
Well worth. It's like an hour and a half of Bret. It's just how nonchalantly Bret goes, They were lovers. I saw the tear going down his cheek. And
I saw his cheek.
They were lovers. It's a fantastic watch, but yeah, nice to see Brett still out there. Brett was having a go. Everyone, he's having a go at Sheamus's worked punches, how bad they are. He was having a go at low blow, the concept of he hates low blow.
Ric Flair's like
one,
axe handle or whatever he was doing.
There was
Some mad stories.
Submission matches on there as well. I
Him
think.
about knocking a girl out at a
Oh, God, yeah. Look, I don't.
Like 18.
I'm not like endorsing all of Brett's views, but I appreciate and respect the fact he doesn't care.
He's
He
a
really
great
doesn't.
storyteller.
Yeah.
Bruce even involves him being awesome.
Bruce EP made a fantastic podcast for many years, just lying out of his ass. But it was entertaining to listen to those lies.
Yeah, wrestlers are learning.
Yeah.
Get YouTube, get a webcam, talk poo, make money.
Yeah.
Aye. Vince McMahon also wanted Russian President Vladimir Putin to attend a WWE show. This is going to be insane for people who've only just started watching wrestling the last few years. But yeah, the famously Russian Rusev and Lana, when they were doing their thing in 2014.
Well, Lana was born over there. She's legitimately a bit Russian.
She's a bit Russian.
A little bit.
Yeah, what about Rusev?
He's not.
No. There's no doubt in TMZ's Inside the Ring podcast that she believes Vince used her and Rusev's promos to reveal his own views on the United States, and the former WWE chairman could identify more with Putin than Barack Obama. Quote, when I was there for that 10 years. Welcome to my castle. Vince micromanaged all the promos. Blah, blah, blah. The Russian stuff he was absolutely hands-on with. I think he was using me as his puppet. Fancy using a puppet to say your own views. To talk about America. Because once Trump became president, he sat me and Miro down. He's like, no more politics. It's too polarizing and controversial.
The timing of that is very interesting. When Trump comes in, then it's too polarizing. Yeah.
So Vince thought it was the most hysterical thing. There's one clip I like to throw to. They cut to it's on TV apparently on the Raw, to Obama working out with these little 8-pound stuff, and then I'm like, unlike a real man, and I cut to Vladimir Putin, and it's him doing judo and riding a horse shirtless.
Yeah, on the Tron.
I do remember this. I understand Vince just could identify more with Putin because Vince is left in 650 pounds at 75. He's squatting. That's a sentence. It's like, you're a maniac. He wanted Vladimir Putin to come to a show. Vladimir Putin is just going to fly to America. And this is, I like the Brett thing. You're like, oh, wait, mate, what are you on about? As someone who's watching Raw every week, and as you were as well, you're like, they kept on showing him.
Every week.
Big old pictures of Putin, like, they are actually wanting this, aren't they?
You could have seen it happen. It could have actually happened.
Well, no. There was no way in hell.
It could have happened.
There was more chance of JFK showing up to Raw.
We also still don't know if Trump's going to show up for Cena's last match. He could show up.
No, he won't.
You know?
No.
Do you think that's it? Nah, they want Putin, so they supported Trump because they know him and are buddies. They're playing the long game, Vince McMahon.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and that is it. It's
Some mad stories.
gay sex and Russian dictators. Fantastic. Wow.
Big news
the
week,
typically
big
dull
news
week of wrestling.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame.
It's the Hall of Fame time. In condescending results from last week, the crazed gay guy from Emmerdale, 21%. Ooh, the more Coronation Street fans, I think.
I think Americans would have been lost on that one.
That is true. That's very niche market.
Could have wanted to keep away from our beloved Emmerdale farmers. Pierce from Cultaholic, 44%.
Yeah.
Ah.
You've read them in the wrong order.
I was going to say, I thought that's one, right?
Well, actually, not for a change. You think that was good, but Ruby Wax's botched plastic surgery that makes it look like Gary Glitter was second place at 36%. Pierce from Cultaholic, really? 44%. I didn't believe that.
Apparently, Pierce has been approached to comment on this, do a speech on the podcast as like an acceptance speech. He's turned it
Shirtless.
down.
I don't think he's interested.
He's turned it down. Yeah.
We'll get a nice picture of him for the Hall of Fame board at some point. That'd be nice. My best friend Pierce.
Oh. Why did you put him in again? I forget.
Because I said I'd kill him the week before.
This is an apology.
Hey, why would you kill him?
Because
Is a shovel.
you'll have to go to Patreon.
Oh no, it was because Joel reckoned less people would miss Pierce compared to the rest of us who died.
Because he's a sad, lonely
He's a lonely man.
It's out
No
of
one
context.
likes him.
He is
Anyway,
so lonely.
it's all forgiven now because he's in the Hall of Fame. It's his one wish in life to be in the Hall of Fame, and now he's achieved it.
The reason why I didn't want to do a video here is because he didn't want to see the tears in his eyes.
He didn't want to speak to me again. He didn't want to be in the same room as me. Yeah. So I won.
Yeah.
You bloody well won, mate.
Is this the first time ever?
No, stop saying that. I've won at least twice.
He's been here 7 years.
It's the other members of Cultaholic you would kill.
This week I'm going to nominate Brock Lesnar falling on his ass.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Come
Why not think
on,
of that?
easy one. Next.
Yeah,
Self-explanatory,
more
innit?
to that, really, is it?
Yeah, if you missed it, he came out on Raw. He was doing his little shuffle in his entrance, and then when he put his leg down, when the pyro went up, he went whoop. Did a little roly-poly backwards.
I just think it's a sick new move. I don't think it was a botch at all.
You think it was on purpose?
It was on purpose,
It's
yeah.
in his new, it's
See
in
how he
his
put his hat
repertoire.
on, little Bron?
I did like that. He styled it out, to be fair. Rolled through and then put his hat on. Yeah, it was nice. I think it looks kind of like the pyro scared him a bit. He went, whoa.
It's like there's a little ramp, wasn't it? A teeny tiny ramp. It's
Yeah.
like he didn't quite anticipate the ramp being there.
Just a little bit of a slip.
Back he went arse over tit.
But I didn't. I didn't know it. I didn't know it was going to happen. I just watched it on Raw. I was laughing my ass off. My ass off.
LMAO.
Ruffle.
ROFL. PMSL.
Ruffle cocktail.
Piss myself laughing. I believe
you,
that means
yes.
yeah.
LOL.
Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Lamau.
Lamau.
Laugh
Mark
my ass
Lamau, former presenter of Amanda Those Cogs.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I would support this, but I also fell on my ass when I checked my Twitter, my phone notifications the next day.
Oh,
It
yeah.
also scared me.
Yeah.
So thanks, Brock.
Yeah.
In fairness, though, it is November. It's a bit slippy on the floors outside.
I guess so, yeah.
A little bit. Have you fallen over yet? It's not been too icy.
Oh, it's been icy a fair few days.
You reckon?
I've been late for
One
work
of them.
twice because my car door was frozen shut.
Really?
Down with the BMWs.
Down with them.
I've learned it's a design fault. They put a little tiny strip of felt round the door frame where the rubber's supposed to be.
Oh.
And the felt is what freezes the door shut. Really?
right.
German
The felt freezes.
engineering, my
That is
arse.
impractical, that, isn't
Yeah,
it? Bloody
really
hell.
bad.
Oh.
Anyway.
When I went to my dad's, he said, I'll be walking the dog, so let yourself out in the back. And I went, all right. The gate was frozen, so I had to punch it open.
Christ.
It's like the least impressive Steven Seagal film. It was like that. Yeah, still got it.
Nice.
What have you got for us?
I've got no idea because I was going to go for Brock. I guess I'll go for Becky Trump.
Oh,
She is becoming more like Donald Trump in her promos, and I think that should be celebrated.
well, this. If either of us did this, it would be weird, but you doing it makes complete sense.
No, Joel's a big fan of his promos as well, aren't you, Joel?
Yes, I like
His
it.
promos.
Yes, his promos. Not his policies. I couldn't. Oh, no, that's not for me to talk about.
no,
but his
no.
promos are really funny.
Becky Lynch's promos have been really good.
We'll talk about it more, obviously, in the weekend wrestling bit, but she went extra Trump this week. But her, like, the sort of fallout from her losing the IC title and her social media game has been full-on Trump. And it's clear that she's now taken inspiration from the Donald.
yeah.
So
She has been for a few months
Yeah.
now. It's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
building
but-
and building.
the novel that's been
She
turned
was
up now.
worried. You think
Turn
I'm
it to
being
11.
too subtle for these Americans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying it, though. Everyone's saying it.
Everyone's saying it.
Anyway.
That's what he says.
But I'll go for her because I was going to go for Brock and I didn't have a backup. And that is a lesson for life, really.
Absolutely.
Come with a backup.
I think we can all learn from that.
Yeah. You got a backup? Do you need
well,
a
I
backup?
have to say yes. No, don't I? Yeah, I do.
Oh, yes.
It turns out that you all right?
Yeah, you sent me it, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
Bless you. Yes. No, that one I realised I'm pretty sure I've done before.
Really?
It was a picture. Oh, go on then. Actually, you let me know. Have I done this
don't
before? Won't go see my dad, and we've got this lovely greyhound named Bob. And look at it.
Doggy.
I've never seen...
3 baskets in the living room, a giant couch, a lovely fire for it to sleep in front of. Where's it fall asleep in front of? The doorway.
Yes. Nice bit of draft, though. Nice bit of cold air off that stone floor.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I put dogs sleeping in city places before.
I don't
swear I've
recognise
done this
Bob.
before.
Yeah,
Maybe.
this is the first time I've seen Bob, I think.
Oh, well, in that case, then Bog's do it. Yeah, I'll pick him.
Yeah.
Bobu Dogu.
Large boy, isn't he?
He's a big boy.
He's not that big until he falls asleep like that in front of things you need to like walk over.
It's a big
but-
obstacle, yeah.
Yeah.
Very well-mannered
love
dogs,
him.
though, I always found the greyhound to be.
Oh, the retired greyhounds are
yeah.
absolutely lovely. They go out, they shake it all about, they come back in, they're very docile. And I can stroke it in the exact place it likes, so it always comes up next to me, and my parents always be like, oh, he likes you.
That's the thing, though. You have to find the right place because one of my tattoo artists has got a greyhound, like a blonde one, and like it comes up while you're like, if you're laying on your front getting your legs done or something, it comes up and sees you in the face and whatnot, gives you a lick and whatnot. You're like Blah, 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 blah. If you catch it in the wrong place, it
that's
goes. "Arr!"
Yeah,
You need to get in the right. Oh, what's it? Lift up your fingers and leave it
Say
there.
wait, but he
Get
won't
it in
like
the
that.
right. Get it in the right. Just about there.
Oh, okay.
I only use 2 fingers because obviously Doug's neck's a little bit smaller than the greyhound's here.
One would hope.
I'd use a full palm normally. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't get just, not a bite, just a little warning, just like I'm coming. I'm coming.
I'm coming.
Especially not New Quack. So we did with mass transit.
I want a dog more than anything in the world.
Can you not get one?
Well, no, it's just you can't, can you?
Is your living premises not
can't.
allowing it, or just
Well,
work life?
It's just
Because of woke.
me and my
I can't get a dog.
girlfriend both do 9 to 5, so we'd never be home.
Yeah.
It just seems really unfair, but it made me so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love.
I'd love to
dogs.
bring a dog in here, but it's literally against the building's rules.
Yeah,
We had to
exactly.
smuggle Joe Hendry's
don't tell
dog in
him.
here once.
Yeah.
Gromit. I shouldn't say.
They said it last week.
so-
Said last week
Yeah,
when
yeah,
we got
yeah,
arrested.
they
So
I had to put my little sheet and then bring him upstairs.
You put a sheet over him,
like Gromit in a close shave.
Pretty much, yeah.
like E.T.
Wow.
But my backup for that was, where is it?
Oh, he's come with a backup.
Yeah, it turns out I was like, oh, by the way, hilariously, it was my birthday before the funeral, which has been like hilarious. But turned out, so I said I was going to get a pet, but obviously I can't get a dog for the same reason you said, 'cause it's just me in the flat. And so I was going to get rats. And my stepmom said, if you get a rat, I'm never coming to your flat. I'm like,
Really?
Oh, okay. So I didn't realize she bought me this. She got me a pet rock.
Oh,
And I
got
could
a
barely
face.
see it. Barely see it. It's just a rock with eyes. I mean, what are we talking about here? But it came with an instruction manual.
What, how to take care of the
Yeah, how
rock?
to feed it.
You gotta water it
Make
or
sure
something.
you get other pet rocks so it doesn't get lonely. Something like that. So yeah, there was going to be a pet rock, but I think people might think I'm losing it.
what have you been feeding it?
Pebbles?
Oh, that's cannibalism.
It just said feed it, and the picture had waffles was being fed like normal human food. So it will eat what I will eat.
That is
So
lovely.
ooh, you ready for beetroot soup tonight? It is. Get in.
Lovely.
Do you want to name it? You have a funny rock name for what's it, wrestling related?
Dwayne.
Yeah,
that
Dwayne's
isn't
the
the Dwayne?
the
It's
boring one,
Elvis,
isn't it? Yeah. Jeff?
I'll do.
Jeff Rock?
Ramiro.
What?
Rocky Ramiro.
Oh, Rocky Romero.
Oh, this is down on its ass.
Biscuits? Rocky Biscuits?
Yeah.
Yep.
Rocky
Oh,
biscuits.
You know,
Rocky Bar.
Oh, the brand. Right.
It is a
Right.
biscuit, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like
Chocolate
chocolate bar
biscuit,
/ biscuit. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Well, that's a work in progress.
So what
Any
is your
thoughts on that?
nomination? Rock or dog?
Whichever one's going to win. Right. I'm going to go with dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Dog's got.
I reckon more people like dogs than rocks.
That's a fair.
Don't let me down.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/Cultaholic to vote for any of those fantastic picks, which are again Maffew's dog, which falls asleep in doorways.
Yes. Brock Lesnar falling on his ass.
And Becky Trump.
Fantastic picks. And whilst you're there, I'm a proud supporter of the channel, and we get to sing songs about you, not to you. Reno 2200.
From the future! Ah, you futuristic bastard.
Noah
Anderson.
Levi
Anderson.
Going in for the kill.
LaRue.
Doing it for the
thrill.
Anderson. Hoping you'll understand. There was 2 Andersons said.
Jimmy Gillen.
Gillard. The best a man could get.
You're looking good.
All right. All right. We know you can sing. He left months ago, right? He used to do it all the time. Ooh, I went to Durham Uni and I can sing. Well, no. We knew it 100 episodes ago.
We should tell
I
him.
can't sing.
We used to tell him, don't waste your time.
What we?
Nova Chrono. No singing Joe. And finally, Tay 2.
Tay 2.
Cheers.
That says this week in the wrestling. It's this bloody week in the wrestling.
This week in wrestling. Start with SmackDown with Drew McIntyre murdering Cody Rhodes in a vicious tour bus attack.
My goodness me, Logan Paul had his promo written on his hand for this SmackDown opening segment. What a nonce. Paul telling us the origins of the bloodline and it being created for money for Roman's family. We've heard it all before. For some reason, heading into War Games, we're padding out time on the opening segment of SmackDown, knowing things we learned several years ago.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre, complete poo house as well, only starting to wear Scotland football shirts when they win a game. What's that about? What's that about?
Absolutely.
It's the first time in decades.
What
in
a
fairness.
mug.
Nah, fair play to him.
And yeah. But he's not that much remote though, because he is still banned from the arena, so he went to attack Cody outside the arena, which means he hasn't broken none of them rules.
Yeah, but then he was on Raw anyway, and they said, well, you are still suspended.
Not
What?
really, is he?
Bollocks, this.
Yeah, it's a bit bollocks. Shades of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, isn't it?
Yeah, in the
bus
bad version of him, yeah.
He was good.
One.
That was great. When
In
he
the
did
rain?
that.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, I thought you meant just the badly written storylines.
Oh, no, I just mean the bus attack on
I didn't think
Cody.
it was that good, but I mean, all right.
I'm not saying it was that. I've said shades of it.
Shades of. Inspiration taken from.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
Copied from.
Copy pasted.
Yeah.
From the Dwarf. Yeah, I had no thoughts here.
It was a bit of a padding opening segment, wasn't it?
A lot of SmackDown and Raw was very. Yeah, it's that
just
time of
like-
year. Very
yeah.
by the numbers. Nothing to add.
It's the week before War Games, so we're going to try and fit in a tiny little story, but it's nothing.
What month does it go to 3 hours next year? It's not early on, is it? Or is it middle of next year? I can't remember what it was now. Can't wait for that, though.
Yeah.
3 hours of SmackDown. It's already a bit of a chore at 2, I would argue.
It feels already that Drew and Cody have been feuding for like a billion years. I'm sick of it now.
Yeah, and it's never really gotten out of second gear.
No, it's
which
really
is
not. It's because
crazy
Drew doesn't
considering.
win anything.
Yeah.
It's pointless.
Yeah, that's why he's Scottish.
Hey!
United States champion Ilya Dragunov, better than that Pumi Obama wrestler, defeated JD McDonough.
Yes! 2.0, 2.0, 2.0. Taking us
top of
back
that,
to the shed with Ilya taking on JD. JD, we didn't learn. They just made a point of it. He's the final person to be pinned by John Cena on Raw, which is something he can tell his grandkids about.
Oh.
Hello there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
John pinned me for the last time.
Shut up, Grandad.
No, you shut up.
You don't win anything? Like,
That's the last time you'll get some chocolate off of me. Talking to me like that. Hell of a bum from Ilya into the ropes. He'd be like Marv from Home Alone, I reckon, after that one. Oh, my schnoz. Went in nose first, so he did. Yeah. The lads
Like
were hitting
Tom?
hitting each other. The lads went in hard to this match, which is no shock at all because Ilya Dragunov is involved, but JD was given as good as he got in this one. Nice back and forth match. It feels like JD, they're making a real effort to sort of tell people, this man is really good, therefore you should recognize this man is really good.
It feels
I
like
get
he
that.
has been on TV more. They pushed him
But
a
it's
bit
just like
more.
on the commentary calls when he's in the ring, they're like, this guy is very underrated. This guy is very good. So I think people are now, he's getting the sort of reputation, I guess, backstage of being like a worker's worker, one of those lads.
or as you've dubbed it, the TV wrestler.
He's one of the
TV.
solid TV wrestlers, yeah.
and it's
TV
good saying
McDonough.
he's... Yes, that's very good, Dad. I'm sorry I walked all over it.
That's all right. I'm walking all over everyone today. Like a pebble. I don't know what that meant. Pebbles don't even walk.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the other way around. You walk on the pebble, don't you? The pebble don't walk on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shut
What's
up.
that? He's talking rubbish. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, leave him alone. Yeah, I agree. Crazy that Ilya loves taking that face-first bump into the ropes on a regular basis. Wrestlers have hobbies. Ilya's is whiplash. Graves on commentary calling the Kawada kicks as well as the Kobashi chops. Still weird to hear on WTV. You called them correctly.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, other companies exist.
Yeah.
Or do you think, should we build up a conspiracy theory? They're saying this to annoy Tony Khan. I'm the only one who can rip off all Japan. It's bollocks, this. Came off getting, Ilya's got a new tattoo. So when he stood up and I saw him, oh my God, what did JD do with his throat? Oh, right now. It's a new thing. All right. That weird dumbass Dynamite Kid double suplex the outside that some wrestlers love doing is still odd to me. Both guys eat poo every time.
Yeah.
Ilya did not like that brainbuster. I hope he's just a great seller. It's hard to tell, which I guess is a compliment.
It probably turned him on.
yeah, loved it.
Oh, this bump wasn't quite snug.
I didn't realize JT thought of you like that. Ooh.
It was a nice brainbuster, that.
Another Progress 2019 main event of a SmackDown opener. Wait, what's JD doing on SmackDown anyway?
There was a
Open
few
challenge.
crossovers, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, the open challenge means anyone. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right,
I guess
yeah.
so. But
Sometimes they pretend there is a draft.
Carmelo Hayes was on SmackDown and Raw this week.
That's because it
But
was
it's the tournament.
thing. Yeah.
Some
Brands mean nothing in 2025. That's what we've learned.
Not all.
apart from the ones that give us money.
The crowd really liked this. I thought they were hot tonight.
It's the regular thing that we used to get from the Cowie girls, isn't it? It's the, okay, I'm not really into this to begin with because
then-
JD couldn't win a game of hook or duck if his life depended on it.
Yeah.
But then the action started kicking in and he started taking every bump known to man and the crowd liked it. I'm liking the run of Ilya so far. as USSR champion.
That's all we need to do. Just let him wrestle like he does, and everyone will appreciate him, much like AEW appreciate Caden Carter. Lacey Lane, I think she goes by now. Is that right? I always forget for some reason.
is that
Lane. I wrote 2
because it's similar to JC Jane.
JC Jane and Lacey Lane, yeah. So she signed with AEW now. One half of the Cowie Girls. The other half of the Cowie Girls is MIA. Probably still in a warehouse in Leeds.
I was going to say.
Off her face.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
Kamala Hayes defeated Bronson Reed in the Last Time Is Now tournament.
I thought these two meshed together really well. Bronson being the perfect kind of base. I was about to quote your favourite TV chef there, Greg Wallace, and I've stopped myself. Can't do that. He's a weirdo now.
I hate him. It's the worst.
Oh, Greg Wallace.
His face isn't even funny. It's disgusting.
We watched MasterChef last night.
Oh, really?
God, it's
to my
good,
dad's
isn't it?
behest, because all like, oh, what you watch, you're all tired and emotional. Put that on, it was a celebrity version, and was just like, I was enthralled by it.
Who's the presenters now? Was it a new one or an old
Is
one?
it the two ladies?
There was 2 ladies for a bit, and then one lady went, I'm just a guest, bye. Didn't know who she was, couldn't watch MasterChef. And there was the blokey who looked like he was dressed to just return some books to the library. Was the guy
John.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's all right.
I was too busy looking at the food. I'm like, get out of the way. I don't want to see the people.
Yeah. It's really good, MasterChef.
Yeah.
Celebrity one's not as good, I don't think. But
Well, no, because we've
they
been
go
bloody
easier
helped.
on him. Yeah. They go easy
put
on
the
him.
potatoes in now. I'm like,
Yeah,
hang on,
literally.
ref.
It's disgusting. That. You never see that on Bake Off.
But I'll tell you, on my dad's gigantic TV, which is bigger than some people's houses here in bloody Newcastle, it was like, this is the best show ever. Then we had chorizo. It's got the 5.1.
Oh, great. It's like IMAX. That's
Never had that much fun watching MasterChef.
Well, that was you just eating it there for a second. But the match. These two meshed together really well. Bronson being the fantastic base for Mello just to flip round him in this perfect cavalcade big man versus little man battle. Mello is starting to get consistently louder reactions as well, which I think is a very good thing for him. And I thought it was a nice finish to the match with the opening of the show in mind.
Did you not think it made him look a little bit weak?
No!
Because I was fine with it, but I don't know if he should have been celebrating afterwards. Like, yeah, I won.
You take what you get. He's still like in that tweener phase, isn't he? He's not a full baby. If he was a full baby face and he's celebrating, I'd be like, "Wait, that's not how wrestling works." But he's still going from heel to.
I guess. I think he's mostly face now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's all right for him to act like that when he's against the Vision.
Yeah.
Who are gets.
And big Bronson Reed. Yeah,
Exactly.
I suppose.
Oh, I thought we'd just cream this lad.
Yeah.
Like one of the delicious meals we saw on MasterChef last Sorry.
He did a bit. Hayes did a really good job at taking a beating.
But you know what? I wasn't thinking about that. I was just happy to see someone actually win via count-out rather than the thing we see nearly every match on TV in both companies, which is, oh, he's going to get counted out. Oh, I just got in at 9 and a bit.
Yeah.
No, actually properly counted out.
Yeah, it's rare.
Yeah, obviously lots of shenanigans involved, but it is part of the longer feud, and I'm more appreciative of that than just a tournament with nothing. So
it's rare that you see it, like a rare steak on MasterChef.
Oh, stop. Anyway, DIY defeated Fraxium.
Just before this one, we got Cody's promo.
Fiery.
Logan, get a drone, do a flip, nobody cares. Boom, roasted. A Steiner was never better than a Rhodes. Boom, but roasted.
We'll allow it. But,
he was the last bloke to beat Brock Lesnar. Easy for me to say. Bray's beef is brilliant. Boom, roasted. It was good fire from Cody Rhodes. A bit more than the normal sort of drama we see from him. I got accustomed to, I should say, over the last little while.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Are his promos becoming a bit samey apart from this one here?
Cody's, no.
Yeah.
I think whenever, because of the way pay-per-views build up, it's week, and then you get the hard sell that 1 week. You can be at one level for the first few weeks, and then as soon as that one kicks in, he's like, oh, you think just because I'm a nice baby face, I'm going to be playing nice? Don't you remember my dad was Dusty Rhodes? And then that's it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm with you, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. They are a bit samey, but it works for him, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess
He's
it
the big
does.
baby face of the company.
He's QB1.
Yeah, it was also surprising to say, like, oh, on the podcast stuff, we also have Cody Rhodes interviewing lad from June. Oh, what's his name? Bloody hell.
Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah.
Was he on?
Yeah.
I didn't know
I can't believe they got him.
Wow. That's a big get, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you got
not compared
Becky,
to Cody.
and then you got Becky
We'll
Lynch
get-
and Seth Rollins on Burt Kreischer's Something's Burning.
Yeah, I watched that.
Buddy?
Yeah.
It looks, I've only seen two
Oh,
clips.
no.
It looks all right,
It
to be fair.
It's an enjoyable watch. They're just normal people.
Birch
aren't they?
doesn't
Yeah.
Burt them, which means do what I'm doing to you two today and just talking over the top of you.
Because you're the
does-
star, Ross. It's okay.
He does a bit.
Does he?
He always puts, oh, well, I can relate this to my stand-up comedy career, and then talks
My
about him
daughters.
for a bit.
Wait, let me make up a story that didn't happen for
Yeah.
you right now.
Yeah, but it's quite good.
The machine happened, Maffew, you skeptical son of a gun.
Such a lying guy. That film did not happen, by the way. It bombed.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke was in it, wasn't he? Big Luke.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Big Luke Skywalker.
That's mad.
What was he doing at that?
Yeah.
Anyway, DIY defeated Fraxium.
I thought Axiom was going to die after landing on his shoulder blades off a tope, but he stayed in it and did a sick kip-up kind of thing, like an evolved version of Brock Lesnar falling on his ass on Raw. Because it was from a tope, not just from doing.
Yeah, very little disregard for his own body, that lad.
Yeah, Candice took the mask and Corey shouted, "He's hideous," which I thought was a little bit harsh there from Corey Graves. We're back to what DIY was a little while ago. No pops when they come out, but bigger pops as the matches they're involved in go on. So I can see a change coming with Tommaso Ciampa eventually going off the deep end and just getting rid of Johnny as collateral. Goodbye, Johnny. Goodbye, Candice. I'm a singles boy now. And he finally gets his United States Championship shot.
Yeah.
I pitched for that to be on Survivor Series this weekend, if you watch the pitches video, for 8 more pitches on top of that brilliance.
Wow.
They sound great.
If they're all that brilliant, bloody hell.
So the rest of SmackDown. Let's watch the pictures video now. Yeah, it was a nice reminder to see these guys wrestling each other and going as fast as humanly possible. Not stopping for anything, even landing badly. He just got back up and was like, I'm fine.
Yep.
Yeah. I love watching Fraxium wrestle. Every time I see him, like, push them more. They're both mint teams, but they're just tag divisions just got no story behind it at all.
No.
It's sad.
Yeah.
But a good match.
Yeah, but it is just building time for Ciampa becoming a singles guy and get away from the smelly SmackDown tag team division that Triple H doesn't care about. Penta defeated Finn Balor in the last time is now tournament.
Yeah, it was a weird placement for this match, in my opinion, for this SmackDown. Because it was like, if you look at the singles matches on the card and equate them to car gears, right? This match was second gear. The match before it was third gear. And the match at the start with Ilya Dragunov was fourth gear. I'd have flip reversed them. So you went up through the gears as the show went on. This is a bit more subdued compared to the matches we've seen so far. And because of that, I was a bit like, meh, because we're nearing the end of the show. If that
I know what
makes
you
any
mean.
sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. What gear was Hayes and Bronson?
Hayes and Bronson was a third
Third
gear.
gear,
Yeah.
okay, right, yeah.
Fourth, third, second in terms of the singles matches on the card.
Yes. Right, yeah.
You find the route
Gotcha.
now.
Yeah.
In a 6-speed manual gearbox, there were fourth, third, and second.
There were some good matches on this show, though. I thought it was a decent wrestling show.
Yeah.
No surprise, Penta won. Mexican Destroyer's a lovely finisher.
Oh, yes, especially an elevated one.
Yeah.
My goodness me.
Crikey.
Crikey. That famous Mexican phrase.
Yeah, bloody hell, Finn Balor lost again. Who would have thought of that? Yeah, nothing more to say, just a good match.
Yeah.
Oh no, poor us. Yeah. And then AJ and Becky Lynch join War Games in what I'm sure is going to be one of your favourite segments of the week.
Well, yeah, because early in the night before this segment, we saw Charlotte Flair tell Alexa Bliss she's only doing it for Alexa Bliss. After telling Alexa Bliss she wasn't asked about being involved.
Yeah.
After being friends with Alexa Bliss. After not being friends with Alexa Bliss. Just whole-arse the booking of Charlotte Flair. Stop half-arsing it. It's confusing to follow along, especially for someone like Charlotte Flair, who you just want to boo anyway. But they're doing a fairly good job of getting her cheered, and now it's all been undone. I don't know what they're doing, but that's where we find ourselves today. Rhea and Charlotte have one of those very serious segments that takes itself too seriously before this main event one as well.
I thought it was awful.
Oh, yes. Yeah. What's it meant to be? The Sopranos? What they're ripping off of that kind of the background music and the look of it and all that malarkey?
I don't know. Like, I was trying to figure out, what's it supposed to be?
The music was so intense for what was happening.
Because they did it with, was it Cody and Roman once? They did it
in
with,
the stadium.
in the field, yeah. That was okay.
You know, I didn't mind that.
Yeah.
Even though because it was dumb and cheesy, and it's WWE, I expect that. This is trying to make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. It's just squeezing a little bit of tension, a little bit of story.
Do you remember
before
that
War
thing
Games,
from
but-
like, we've moved on.
Yeah.
That was 100 years ago.
But Charlotte and Rhea end that segment by saying they can't trust each other, but their faces are telling a different story. Nice reveal for Becky in this main event segment. She proper Pearl Harbored AJ from the side, though, after what happened on Raw with the IC title, which is justified, obviously, for Becky Trump. In her promos, if you skip the Hall of Fame segment, that would make no sense, but that's your fault for doing so. Plenty of fighting here for the pre-match promo package. A bit of a meh ending of the show. Bit muddied because of the stuff that we saw beforehand when involving the War Games lasses, as we've outlined there. I can't talk today. It was all fine.
It was fine.
Yeah.
It's what you expected to happen. Becky and AJ joining the teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, paint by numbers, and after you do it, you're like, oh, it's War Games. Yep.
They need to stop doing it in November. Just do it when the storyline necessitates it. That's what we've learned this year.
100% agree.
I feel like this year especially feels really forced.
Yeah.
But, you know, because they get such good optics, I guess, for people going, #War Games. I'm like, yeah, we know.
Yeah. And I imagine they sell a fair few toys this close to Christmas off the back of it.
That's very true.
Oh, yeah. If I was a kid, I would love a bloody War Games set.
Imagine having 2 rings, though. We only had one, and the turnbuckles kept breaking.
Yeah, I had one.
Was
Yeah,
that,
they
was
kept,
a proper one?
Yeah, WF one. It had the red ropes, but the turnbuckles were just like one stick of plastic.
Yes, same. Yeah, I had that one.
Do you know about the original WF rings?
No.
Oh, my God. The original WF rings that they sold, they didn't use little plastic turnbuckles. Or like they were proper, maybe like iron or something. To make sure they didn't want bendy like yours.
Yeah.
Kids kept on falling on them. It's not like a Mortal Kombat fatality, just like impaled and stuck in them. So like, okay, we better replace these with something less stabby.
Did you read about that one who suffered from anal bleeding after falling on one?
Damn.
Never thought about that on the podcast. A child with anal bleeding. Lol.
Ruffle.
AEW Full Gear.
Sorry.
Speaking of gear, the CMLL World Trios Championship match, El Sky Team, which is Mascara Dorada, Neon, and Mystico, defeated the Don Callis family, which could be any 600 variants there, Okada, Takeshita, and Hechicero.
Big fan of the start of the show with Okada only rocking up for the main card because he knows the worth of his own mortal vessel. I would say to AEW, though, don't do the match bleeding over from the pre-show into the main show for a little while. No, because it was fantastic the first time, but now you've done it 2 pay-per-views in a row. Feels a little bit too forced now.
That should be a once-a-year thing.
Give it a little break.
It is nice, but
It is nice, yeah. It was all about Okada and Takeshita for me. The action spoke for itself. It's an AEW pay-per-view show. We know the fantastic wrestling action is going to happen in plentiful supply, but Okada and Takeshita all the way through this one, especially Okada. He was just a fantastic dick, but he was being just a brilliant dick in this one. Such a good dick. The best dick of all.
Some are saying it's the best dick.
Yeah, I just want to see more of those two. Surely they're going to be the 2 finalists in the Continental Classic.
Well,
get it on.
maybe. I thought that, but then Okada lost on Dynamite.
I'm already.
I was round
yeah.
robin in it, so it's, you could come back.
They're throwing you off the scent.
Yeah, they're going to have to shag eventually. I mean, bloody hell.
Over with, yeah.
Twin Peaks concluded easier than this. Been going on for ages. I'll put the highlight of the show so far, other than Wang appearing on the kickoff show and swearing.
Cool guy, him.
He's so cool.
With his eyes.
His little Salvador Dali mustache.
Yeah.
Honestly, Wang and RJ City together, I'm like, 5 stars already, baby.
That was such a with his eyes. I mean, like he kept like doing a poser eye thing, like, I did something quite clever. I'm Mr. Wang.
I love when you do an impression. Hi, it's my name. That's how you know who I am. But that was good. But then it was instantly second place, everything else. The show, Mystico's theme.
Yeah.
I had to stop what I was doing and go back and watch his entrance at CMLL earlier this year.
Start crying.
I felt like it. I'm like, that's a song and a half,
It's
isn't
an
it?
emotional one. Like,
Bloody hell.
I'd love to see a Westlife cover.
yeah, that'd be good.
Even though Westlife's down to 3 boys now.
Well, they can transfer the trios titles and
Get
CMLL.
Brian and Mark back in and do Mystico's theme.
Yeah, Mystico in general just looks great, doesn't he? He's sharp. People love Mystico.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was royalty before he went to WWE.
Yeah.
And now he's back. It's like, never go back again.
Yeah.
So then we started off the pay-per-view proper. Yeah, we did.
Well, that was proper.
Right through this match, yeah.
I guess it was.
Well, yeah.
I'll allow it.
Okada's entrance was the start of the main card.
Yes. Yeah.
Pac defeated Darby Allin, which I thought was a bit surprising. But what about you, Ross?
What was surprising for me was finding out that Pac knows the value of his own nipples. To see Pac's nipples, you have to watch pay-per-view. Have you noticed this? He wears
So the singlet is...
Oh, yeah. He's just in the tights on a pay-per-view. That man knows the value of his nipples.
You can get
good
them out
on
on
him.
pay-per-view. You're right. It's
Alright.
too hot for TV.
Yeah,
Jerry Springer.
Like watching Babe Station's 10-minute free view. What the hell have I just said? I thought this was an unbelievable outing from Darby Allin here, though. The bumps he was taking when he didn't have to take the bumps he was taking was absolutely fantastic. Like there's one point in the match.
Darby in a nutshell. Isn't it?
Yeah, but this was like Darby like raised up, my guy.
Oh, my God.
What an image.
Oh!
Jesus.
There's an Irish whip where he could just take it like an Irish whip. Maybe he take it like a hard Irish whip where he takes it like a face front bump after taking the impact on his back. But no, he goes through the gap in the middle of the top ropes, bangs his head on the ring pole on the way down. bit of concussion.
And hits the cameraman.
Bit of concussion, broken spine on an Irish whip. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Then he goes up to the top rope, missile drop kick to Pac, who's on the chair down below. Basically takes a flat back bump on the floor from the top turnbuckle.
Yeah.
He's getting gorilla pressed off the apron to the floor.
Yeah.
Unbelievable outing from Darby Allin. Obviously a bit of an old-fashioned kind of Death Riders win with the Great Yuta coming down to distract the referee, which allowed a little bit of batty action. I don't know why I've said that like that.
What? You've lost me here.
A little bit of bat action, I was going to say, but I went batty for some reason. He hit him with a bat.
Thank you. So a few Jamaicans going, didn't let them on the show, did they?
But Darby was amazing here, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, and him getting so demolished here kind of makes it more believable why he lost on Dynamite so clean, because I was surprised by that as well. But seeing this match, you're like, he did take an absolute beating.
He absolutely did. I like this little video at the start. He was in bed, and Pat came on TV. I'm like, sweet, he's on my nights usually start. And I also loved the little stuff he was doing. Pac countering a trust dive, German suplex. Beautiful, very smooth. And then Pac beat Darby after shenanigans from the Death Riders. I thought this was several steps back. Because I'm like, we're still doing this, are we?
Yeah.
It's been a year. But you can't do something else.
Did they come out for John Moxley's match? Or was it John on his own until after the match? Because that might be subtle storytelling, the fact that the subordinates of the Death Riders are still together, but John Moxley's on his own.
Well, actually, that's a very good
Yeah,
point.
that
Marisha
is a good
came
point.
out after
Yeah.
Moxley, and she basically just went the disappointed mum thing.
It's Taz.
Yeah, so Full Gear overall had some interesting decisions. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that.
Chinese burns
Are you saying
What?
Chinese burns. Forgot to mention that. Pac's offense in this match.
Yeah.
Darby had his arm bandaged up with the burns from the flaming table, and Pac was like, Chinese burns.
I don't know what you call them. Do you still call them Chinese burns?
I'm using a 25-year-old name for it there, which is probably changed.
It's what I do about.
Great. I have to blow off the dust for that reference. Bloody hell.
Yeah, well.
Chinese burns.
Did you call them Chinese burns?
Oh, I did, yes.
Yeah, I think,
But I was a child.
Did you last like a minute before you were like, no, stop, no?
They might always go like, yeah, I just did it to him and he says this hurts. What do you think? Tries to rip your arm off. You go, oh no, I'm cool, me. I'm not in any pain. Yeah. I can't believe you thought that was hurt. Yeah.
So are you saying you're
Good
upset
times.
that Pac won, Maffew?
How dare you word it like that? Well done. Wow, you're learning.
Yeah.
Stop talking to Jack. Also, so point out, Darby Allin may have climbed to Everest. Well done, mate. But Pac would have done it without a shirt on.
Yeah.
He's ripped. Oh.
You would, wouldn't you? Yeah. Four-way
I
tag
think I
match. Winners pick the stipulation of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Title Tournament semi-final match. All right. Timeless Love Bombs defeated the Babes of Wrath, the Sisters of Sit. I've been told it's pronounced Wrath. Okay.
Wrath.
I'll be whatever. Okay, Wrath.
Who by? Davey Lee.
It was an old bloke, so I assumed you knew more than me. She had grey hair. Sisters of Sin and Megan Bain and Marina Shafir.
I tell you what, this was frantic. I thought it was very much like all four teams obviously getting involved and doing intertwined stuff in the match. It built to a nice hot tag where it looked like Willow was about to just open a can of whoop ass on everybody, but Marina Shafir was like, nah. And she just stood there. And I thought Marina and Willow, their little bit together was like the highlight of the match for me. That's a potential sort of singles, like women's world championship match in the future, in my humble opinion, lads. And I think the right winners won. Easy for me to say. Braised beef is brilliant once again. Because obviously they are lovers and the stipulation they will pick, obviously not talking too far in the future, will be better than what the other lasses would have picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I thought it was a bit strange that this wasn't just a semi-final match. I don't know if we needed a match to decide a stipulation for a semi-final match, even though the other semi-final match don't have a stipulation.
Yeah.
It was a bit
very
weird
odd,
booking, wasn't
yeah.
it? But,
That gives the winning team an advantage to get to the final, which is the most important thing.
Yeah, I get. What does it though? Well, I guess. So,
Oh, yeah. If you
it's-
get to pick the stipulation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you think Tony and Mina are going to win the whole thing, even though they just won this? Does this throw you off a bit?
Nah, I'm convinced
You
they will
still
win.
think?
Yeah,
I've got a feeling about Babes of Wrath.
Yeah, Babes, they're in the final. Well, we know that
They're in the final,
yeah.
but they're an over team. I could see them maybe getting a sneaky win.
You can't stop Tony.
Yeah, probably not.
Harley Cameron can. Roll up. I've said it.
Yeah,
A roll up on Mina to win the gold from Harley Cameron.
I wouldn't mind it.
But love keeps in the get. Nah. Take my pick. You can't get me. Yeah, very fast-paced action, the four-way. And I think it was because the limited time and so many people involved in the match, it was a bit of a blur for me. The action was good, the moves they did were crisp and everything else like that, but it was just like it was on fast forward.
Yeah.
And I thought, why is this on pay-per-view? This seems like something you would see on Dynamite rather than, watch the pay-per-view to see the winner of the stipulation. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Was maybe just being overly critical, but I am on a wrestling podcast. Well,
I agree. I'm not sure it was needed on, again, such a long card that all AEW cards are long, aren't they?
Plus, the only people who teased a crazy stipulation were Tony's team.
Yeah.
So it's like, I wonder who's going to win this.
Yeah.
Anyway, AEW World Tag Team Championship match, FTR defeated Brodito to become the new tag team champions.
What are you laughing like that for?
I couldn't believe it.
Really?
I went, what?
It's FTR.
Yeah.
Brodito, first of all, Bandito, as people may say, is a contender for Wrestler of the Year. Brodito have been one of the best tag teams in AEW this year.
Agreed.
FTR has been a tag team in 2025.
Comparatively to their previous years, but they've still had a good year. A good, solid arse year.
Their best matches and encounters have been yelling at people on the way to the ring.
Yeah.
They've been
good character work,
inconsequential.
though.
Yeah, great character work, and I've liked their yelling and stuff like that. But it was like, I don't know why this happened.
Yeah, I came away from the second half of this match thinking that might be my match of the night, you know? Yeah, I thought the second half of this one was just everything you would expect from an FTR and a Brodito tag team match, I guess. I was a bit shocked with the win as well, but I guess it makes more sense when you think about what the teams could be doing after this pay-per-view. Like, who else can Brodito face? Obviously, Stokely now is still getting no hose in a bar that shows wrestling, which is funny as well. Apparently inspired by a film called Belly, which I've never seen, but I saw someone on Twitter say this.
I had to tell people had to tell me what that meant. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Belly.
Belly.
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Belly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun fact.
Yeah, I thought it made sense for FTR to win. They've been on a good run as bastard heels, and Stokes great, so I don't mind them having the belts. But I am sad for Bandito because they've been on such a good run.
They should
great
stay
match
together,
after
yeah.
great match
Yeah,
after
stay
great
together
match.
for the kids.
Yeah.
Brody loves doing dives outside and eating all the poo, bless him. The sequence with Bandito attempting the German suplex via the ropes, the boing thing there, being countered when they grab his hands so he can't do it. Lovely. Looked smoother than peanut butter.
Ooh, what about chunky peanut butter?
That's not smooth, though, is it?
Is if you try hard enough.
Unless you melt it and then make it drip off a golden tooth.
See. We're on the same wavelength. Way too many crazy kickouts for my liking. For a match occurring 1 hour into a 4-hour show, but as a match by itself, very good.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the whole card going, cool, I can go home now.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I thought it was a good near fall where Bandito got clocked with a belt. I was like, I thought that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
As I say, plus,
Did get
they're
me.
hardly the only teams in AEW to do this, so I'm not singling these guys out. So
But we're setting up for Cope and Cage, aren't we, still? That's what I was me thinking from earlier. When
okay.
Cope comes back,
Yeah.
why does that have to be for
When-
titles? Like,
because Cope's got a
oh wait,
title.
because it's Cope, of course.
Yeah.
Totally. What am I talking about?
I didn't even think of that. That is what it'll lead to. Yeah, of course.
Full Gear Casino Gauntlet match. Oh, what a good thing this was. Ricochet pins Kevin Knight to become the inaugural, which means first, AEW National Champion, or International if you're MVP.
Or now if Okada loses the Continental Championship during the Continental Classic and the International title comes back, do AEW now have two titles of the same? Because we've learned, I thought the Unified title was a proper title up until a couple of weeks back, but now we've learned it just represents the Continental and International. It's not actually its own title belt; it just represents the two. So Okada can
This is ridiculous.
It is
The fact
ridiculous.
you haven't explained all this.
I'm sure they merged it into that unified title so that they didn't have to.
Yeah.
So that they got rid of the other two. But now the Continental Classic is for the Continental.
It's for the
title.
Continental. So
It's like when Roman Reigns had, he was Universal, he had another belt, and we merged them, and he never was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
So this
mad.
surely Okada's got to win the Continental Classic to keep the Continental title, because if he loses it, the International title comes back, and from what we've learned, it's the same concept as the National Championship that Ricochet just won.
I hope no one wins this tournament after hearing all that.
Yeah.
But as you said there, this match was fantastic, but the start of it was classic Hurt Syndicate behavior.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone at the weekend. Apparently,
Liar.
they're not the best, easiest to work alongside the Hurt Syndicate boys in terms of trying to get them to lose and
I don't
whatnot.
know, I didn't hear that same thing as well. Sorry, I put my hand on my mouth so no one could hear me.
But it makes complete sense that they would tease, Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley are finally going to fight each other. What's going to happen when they rip each other's heads off? Are they going to just just go, yeah. And then Ricochet's going to come out so nobody has to look weak. That made a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
But apart from that, the rest of the match was absolutely fantastic. I thought Ricochet probably was the man of the match. Him and Kevin Knight were my two standouts in the match. Ricochet doing everything. He was lovely punching bag. He was a big softy bitch. He was the fitting winner as well. Bless you, Maffew.
Thank you.
Kev Knight was brilliant in this one. I think he's going to be the sort of what Brody King was this time last year in the Continental Classics. You sort of little stock as a singles guy heading in, lots of stock as a singles guy heading out.
Yeah, definitely.
And Mark Davis as well. Wah wah wee wah. His performance was fantastic in this one. Awful waffling folk, pile driver and folk. Him and was it Bobby or Brody? Not Bobby. Baby boo boo. Whoever he had the big standoff with. When it happened, I was like, yeah, because they were all. I think it was Bobby. Good Lord.
Ross is like one of those little toys you pull the string and you see how long it can go before his energy goes.
I thought his match was fantastic, though.
Yeah, really good.
I also bloody loved it. This may be my favourite match of the night. The elbow from Claudio to Ricochet as he dove outside. Yeah! I put
that was
my nose.
lovely.
Yeah. Okay, this finally felt like a pay-per-view match. Lots of big, dumb action from lots of AEW stars. Ricochet won. That's what I wanted. It ruled. King of the weebs and pricks. Yeah! Representation at its finest.
Matt Menard returned as well.
Oh, aye. The nipples were hard. The nipples were hard. I chased away Dan Garcia, didn't he? So they're going to get it on again.
Oh, yeah. Get it on.
The feud that has been forgotten.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Remember that?
Yeah. I think Ricochet's not as hot as he once was, but
I'd say he's still pretty stunning.
I think he's...
Hey.
I like it now he's a prick.
He's still...
I just gotta get away from me.
He's still a good choice for the belt, and it'll be entertaining.
I let him laugh in my face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's
You
because...
said laugh, didn't you?
Yes. I think it's because he had the Syndicate feud they've been trading wins
for quite
months.
a while.
So I was like, aha, I won because I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, well, what we were speculating about why those matches were happening turns out to be pretty much true. Ooh, if I lose here, I better get my win back. Don't worry, guys, you will. I'm not going to say who I heard that from, but I heard that from someone who would know.
Oh, wow.
I heard it from Ross's friend. We only have one friend between us. I wonder who that could be. No holds barred match. Kyle O'Reilly defeated Jon Moxley.
I'm a bit numb to the fork stuff now, lads.
Same.
Which should never be a sentence that you say out loud with your mouth, but we've seen forks that many pay-per-views, not necessarily in a row, but enough where when it came out, I was like, oh, it's a fork. But it's not like, whoa, it's a fork.
Is that kind of the point? Because, Mox is like doing the same thing and it's starting not to work now. So people are losing faith.
That's a good point, Joel.
Like
The
the-
That is
subtext.
a really good point.
The subtext is off the scale here.
I think he's trying to do two things. One, using a fork, that's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
also, well, you got a better knife or a spoon.
It's just not as effective anymore.
yeah, some chopsticks
People are used
maybe
to it.
made because
That fork represents Jon Moxley as a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Not as effective as he once was.
May the fork be with you always.
The lads laid it in, though, and it was a bit of a slobber knocker. The one fork bit that obviously everyone enjoyed was the nipple bit, where he stuck it in the nipple. Oof, that would be tender.
I shouldn't mention
You're
nipples in
loving
this
that
podcast.
3
All right,
times.
Wade Barrett.
Yeah, 3 nipples. Wade Barrett. I don't know why I've said that. There we go. I'm pretty sure he's got 2. He might have a 3rd.
No,
off-
do
cut
you
off
remember
for
his commentary on El Grande Americano not being Chad Gable? They've got different nipples, Michael
Yeah,
Cole.
yeah,
The areolas are different sizes. But it was a nice continuation of the Jon Moxley storyline slowly becoming a false prophet for his subordinates. Once again, he's tapping out in this match here to Kyle O'Reilly. He had to kick it afterwards, and because of that, he's out of the Continental Classic as Kyle O'Reilly, which is a bit of a shame. He's had his place taken by Roddy Strong, which I think might have storyline implications as well, because I think Roddy Strong was the guy who stopped Mark Briscoe entering Blood and Guts. Was it Blood? Yeah, it was Blood and Guts, wasn't it? I said it on the news this morning with no confidence. When Mark Briscoe was late for a match.
Did they say who it was?
Yeah, it was,
No.
it was Blood and Guts, though.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
didn't.
it was one good.
No, they haven't revealed.
Yeah, they haven't revealed Roddy Strong.
I'm just saying I think it was my personal
Oh, okay,
opinion,
right.
yeah.
You said on the news, like, breaking news, it was Roddy.
Oh, no, I just didn't know what event it was with
I see.
full confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence.
It was Blood and Guts.
So I think that might lead into it quite nicely with the storyline thing. If Roddy's just getting sick of the conglomeration, that'll feed into it if he does well in the tournament. So, but good. It's just a part. Joel's made sense. So it was fantastic all round, actually.
Yeah, Joe, you're really helping this pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's nice to see Kyle O'Reilly get a little push like this, and I'm enjoying where the Death Riders story is going with everyone losing faith in Mox. Will he get some time off soon?
Apparently not, because he's in the bloody Continental Classic.
Yeah, he's
which
around.
Blew my mind. He lost to
But
Kyle
after
here
that-
again. Kyle is out.
Yeah,
but John's in.
Well, yeah.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
But when it's expected, lots of blood and stabbing, but Kyle ultimately winning and making Mox tap out again because he's a better submission wrestler. Nice of Kyle to get a push against the mega protected Mox after a year of doing nothing. And finally, some dodgy looks from the group when Mox tapped.
And when he does the promo that they show on Dynamite, they're all
great.
just around going like,
John just doing we're all trying to find the guy who's responsible for this. That's cute. Yeah, so I did like it. But also, and I'm just a deathmatch dude and like the blood and stuff there. But I'm glad someone else who's not a freak can say that they're getting desensitized. Because I'm always like, here comes the forks. Yeah. I did like the lashings of blood because that's just me and I'm a sicko. But it also makes sense, though. Damn it, that was such a good point, Joel.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
all of that. I'm going to stop talking because I can't follow it.
what do you get in GCSE English literature?
Whatever it wasn't high enough.
It was an A. It must have been.
I think lit was B and language was C.
Oh.
Or maybe the other
an
way around.
average boy.
Yeah, I was pretty average.
Boy.
I'm not your smart boy.
Smart boy. Had sex with Vince.
No.
And I put, why is the no DQ match following the no holds barred match? I do not understand the how they put that together on pay-per-view. Yeah, that's what people are like. Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
Well, sometimes in a buffet, the thing that's next in line in the buffet doesn't quite make sense in terms of where it's ordered. Like sometimes you get a pork pie followed by the pizza slice. I would argue the normal pizza you see on the buffet is a bit of a lighter delicacy compared to the pork pie. And I would put the pork pie second.
I would agree with your analogy, but those are two different things.
I'm blown away. I don't know what to make of that.
What the hell was that? Where did you get in English?
You work. Hey, actually.
He's just a smart boy.
Your name's Joel, right, Rod? Yeah. That's me, yeah. Anyway, so the no holds barred match with Mark Briscoe finally defeating Carl Fletcher to become the brand new TNT champion.
Yeah, if Briscoe lost, he would have to join the Don Callis family, so I'm really happy he won.
I'm sure they are because there's no room for him. They got a stretchy limo.
That pre-match promo from Mark about his brother and all that malarkey was fantastic and set the tone. It was like, yes, go and kick him in the nads, Mark. That beautiful prick, Kyle. Great match with more bells and whistles than we'd seen in the other matches with the bells and whistles. This bells and whistles was thumbtacks, it was tables, it was a ladder. Different bells and whistles, lads.
Where's that expression come from? Bells
got
and whistles.
no idea.
You said like 9 times then. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Joel's going to find
I
out.
know we all use it, but I'm like, wait, what are they? In the Victorian era. Oh, look, that guy's got a bell and whistle. He's fancy.
It originally referred to the bells and whistles. Originally referred to were those found on an old fairground organ.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them. It was a life for them.
That sounds really boring.
That's it. I don't know.
Fairground organ. Well, this match had a different. This match had a bigger, more impressive looking fairground organ compared to the other matches, which had more basic fairground organs, right?
I thought Casio keyboards compared to this. Yeah.
We get towards the end of the match. There's a blockbuster through chairs on the outside, followed by the big elbow by Mark off the ladder. And I was like, because I saw the result of the match before watching the match, because I saw the pay-per-view like Sunday afternoon. So I was like, wow, this must be the finish. It's the perfect thing. But then Kyle kicked out, and I was like, why Kyle again? I just want Kyle to be more tired at the end of his matches. But then you fast forward a few minutes, and then Mark gets slashed in the head with a screwdriver and then driven into some thumbtacks, and he kicks out. So I'm sat there saying, what the bollocks do I know about anything? Because they've both done it. So I can't have a go at Kyle and not have a go at Mark. But it feels like it happens in every single Kyle match, whereas Mark takes you on more of a story in his matches.
I think
That's a very
fair.
good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd compare Mark to a Cactus Jack.
Yes.
In the sense
Very
that, you
much
can take
so.
all the violence, but you still want to get up and finish
Yeah.
and win. Because he might be a shoo-in for promo of the year.
Mark.
At this rate. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
So I think him doing that and kicking out stuff, I'm like, yeah, come on, Mark, get up. Beat him. Carl kicks out of this. I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. Shut up, Carl.
Yeah.
Stop showing off, Kyle.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm fit, me.
He got put through a lot of stuff, didn't he, Mark?
Yeah.
Brutal match. It would have been good to see him join the family. It would have been quite fun, quite funny, putting him in suits and stuff. But I also am very into him just winning the belt because he's great. He's so easy to like. I love him.
On your sicko scale, Maffew, how much of a sicko is Kyle for licking the blood off a screwdriver?
Who's screwdriver? Oh, I see where you're going.
The one he stabbed Mark in the head with.
That didn't work, did it? Yeah, I'll go with a solid 7.
7 out of
Yeah,
10.
very, very nonchalant, non-committal 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really critical with my notes here. I do apologise. The Kyle that we've been told for months was getting this big ass push after wrestling Hangman in the main event a few months ago. Is just midway through the card losing his title. All the spots and gore that I wanted to see were a feel-good ending. I would have loved to have been there live for this match. Okay, not that critical then, but...
Do you reckon with him losing, it's like, when because Randy won the match against Mick, didn't he, at Backlash?
He did, yeah.
That sort of vibe, though, like he's been through, like people respect him a bit more because he's put his body through that bollocks.
Who, Kyle?
But
or...
it's like
Kyle.
It's like the third time we've seen it. We had the cage match of Ospreay, which...
Yeah, I guess.
I know what you're saying, but and I think that is what they're wanting, but I'm
Yeah.
like, but you're still the Don Callis family, you're still a beautiful bastard prick.
Yeah.
And
I don't think
Mark's
it did too much
hotter
for him.
than you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? What happens with Kyle and where he goes?
I think I'm way too focused on like the pushes that AEW has with the people and these things. I'm like looking at the rankings as I'm watching these pay-per-views, and it's not very exciting. So
Well, some of them are consistent, and some of them, as we'll learn in the main event, are not consistent whatsoever.
I mean, it's weird coming out of this as well because they're all just in the Continental Classic now, so they don't really get a storyline after this. It's just wrestle.
More on that
wrestle,
later
wrestle.
on. Oh God, I hate this time of year. And then we get the $1 million trios match. Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks defeated Kenny Omega and the Jurassic Express.
This match was fantastic from start to finish. I'm not really sure what to say outside of just running through all the spots that they did, but just once again, it just reaffirms to undiddle Jack Perry was the best decision to make because he is just a fantastic wrestler to watch.
Yeah.
And obviously, when he was a heel, he toned down his style. So to see that style come back, fantastic. The angle after the show, I don't know if this is just my like not liking of the Young Bucks coming to the fore here, but them going like, oh, aren't they brilliant guys for turning down the $1 million to reform their friendship with Kenny Omega? They've spent their own money stupidly. I don't feel sorry for them. They could have saved their money if they wanted to. I don't feel sorry for them. They're not poor. They're just stupid.
I'm with you. I'm not smoking the Elite's hopium.
No.
Maybe I should be. I don't know. And again, it's the fourth time we've seen the Bucks and Kenny. Are they friends? I don't care anymore. And well done the Bucks for winning a match on pay-per-view and then helping their good guy. Jurassic Express have just gone back together.
Yeah.
It's like, don't worry, guys, we beat you, but we're with you now. We're good guys. Shut up.
Yeah, it's hard to care, isn't it, really?
It's like two Triple H's you can kick.
It is the common theme of AEW from the start. Like, who are the Young Bucks friends with? Like, it feels like all of
Not me.
All their big storylines revolve around that, don't they? And this is just the same if this could come around
I think we
again.
said that almost as a joke to begin with, and I was just, no, it's actually genuinely true.
Yeah.
They were great though when they were bums and everyone was laughing at them and they
were
were doing funny bits, and then just recent weeks they've just been like, oh no, we've turned them good now. Feel sorry for
Yeah,
him.
can you cheer for him again, please?
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to actually.
Yeah. I want the dinosaur to eat them.
Yeah,
Like they used to do back in today. With the bells and whistles playing for the meteor hit. Don Callis, so funny though. Don Callis said something about the Bucks were well off as kids, and Excalibur had to go, no, that's not true. No, I've read the Young Bucks book. They were that well enough that their dad could build them a wrestling ring in the back garden. So Don Callis was right. Don Callis was, as a heel, being, no, they were very well off. I'm sorry that's been like normal now as heel. Like, wow, well done, Don.
Yeah. Wonder what his dad did. Have you read the book or not?
Yeah.
What did his dad do?
I forget what he did because, well, I care about Papa Buck. He died on TV and his kids saved him with all this energy. Decent six-man match. Crowd were more happy to see Kenny than anything in the match. Bucks have money again. Boo. I've written here.
Well,
they won, but reunited with Kenny. So they're face again. They do nothing for me.
but they did win the match. They did get the money.
But the money stays with Don Callis' family because that's
Right, he was supporting them.
They dropped their bags.
They did drop the
symbolic
bag.
drop their bags.
That was a big drop.
It's symbolism.
So Don's kept the full milli for him and his family, so the Bucks get none of that milli.
Fair play, Don.
But it was good seeing the Jurassic Express looking good as a
Yeah.
tag team again, as you said. Hell yeah.
Up the Perry.
Up the dinosaurs. AEW Women's World Championship match. Chris Statlander defeated TBS champion Mercedes Moné.
I thought this was a very well-structured match because obviously Statlander goes to do the arm injury angle early on, and I was like, oh, God, they're setting us up for the worst here where Mercedes Moné wins their 14th championship, but no, they work the arm injury into the structure of the match from the start, and then it bleeds into the finish where Mercedes is caught on the turnbuckle, so Chris doesn't even have to lift her up, just sort of like yoinks her and then puts her down for the 1-2 thrizzle. She arrives via alien spaceship.
Yeah, that was great. I did did like
She's
that.
back to being an alien, a shoot spacecraft.
Yeah, I forgot she was an alien.
Yeah.
And then of
Did she
course.
forward roll that over it? Yeah.
That was
That's
good.
a Dark Souls alien.
Risky, that, like.
Yeah.
Doing a forward roll at that speed through that little hole. My goodness me.
Good job, she's a professional.
But much like the Moxley storyline, I'm enjoying what they're doing with Mercedes Moné. She's winning all these belts, but she's not winning the big one.
Yeah.
So therefore, that means all her little belts mean bugger all. My language there.
Will they keep you happy at night, knowing you can't win the big one, Monet? Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice story. I do like it. Is that twice that she's gone for the big belt and lost?
Tony Storm.
Yeah, just twice.
And then, this one here.
But yeah, it's a good story. I thought the crowd were a little quiet for this one. They're a little burnt out, but who can blame them, you know? It's
Talking
like,
to Tom, who was there live, this pay-per-view finished 12:30 midnight American time. So people were there late.
So,
and some people, I imagine, were leaving so they could get these things on as trains or whatever.
that's it, innit? They've got to get home.
Yeah. So that's why the crowd, if you're watching it on pay-per-view, we noticed it. Yeah, crowd were like sleeping.
Yeah. Like
I can't blame them if it went on this pretty long.
Yeah.
Maybe they should
absolutely.
start them like in the afternoon, like they did for All In.
Or
appreciated
just
that.
make them shorter.
Don't be Joe, you're fired.
I've got to be honest though, again, watching this show, I much prefer watching an AEW pay-per-view, even though it's longer than a WWE one, because I just get, it's like watching American football now, watching a WWE pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah, that's a good comparison.
That's why I don't like
100%.
watching American football, because it's just like, let's try and watch the sport. But no, let's watch the adverts. I want to watch the sport bit though. No, but adverts. Get out.
I do agree. You definitely get more bang for your buck with an AEW.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like watching, is it Red Zone? That shows all the matches, the highlights of it, so you don't have to watch the adverts. I think it's Red Zone. I'm going to stop talking now.
I've got no idea. That's why I
I was
laughed.
going to say, thank you. There's the polite. I know what you're talking about, but I'm not being rude. Thank you, Ross. Appreciate that. Yeah, look, I'm going to say, I'm being very critical of this AEW show. As soon as War Games is on this weekend, and we're like, oh, AEW was so great.
Yeah.
But no, because it is mad, because I think the main card this year for Full Gear was 4 hours and like 4.5 hours, I think. I can't remember that. It was less than 5 hours anyway. But that flies by so much quicker. Obviously, we can watch it, like pausing it and stuff the day after here. So I imagine watching it live is obviously a different experience. But trying to slog through a WWE show these days is just, it's laborious is the word. Because you get your advert, then a match that doesn't really hump. Then you get your advert, and you're like, oh, God, here we go
The
again.
adverts are brought in by adverts.
Yeah. But then on an AEW show, all these matches just stood and delivered. And you're like, whoa, it's flying by.
Yeah, there's
that's very true.
one thing, Gary was saying is, there's too much wrestling on this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Actually, we are kind of saying that. And then the main event, the cage match between Samoa Joe and Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, I thought the match portion of this bit was good. It obviously comes at the end of a long show for the live crowd, where they obviously burned out by what they've seen beforehand, so they're up against the wall in that respect anyway. I thought Hangman's gritty performance and Samoa Joe's blood made for a solid cage match. However, all the famous organs that we saw earlier on in the show sort of made the cage lose its impact a little bit.
100%.
Yeah.
Because they did the stuff that you're supposed to do with a cage, which is to show how dangerous it is. You're going to bleed everywhere.
But
So
we've
it's a
seen
giant cheese grater, but
Screwdrivers, forks, thumbtacks, ladders, tables. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a common theme with every AEW pay-per-view. There's so much like hardcore stuff on it throughout the card. It does lose its meaning a little
Do you like the match portion, Joel?
I did. It was quicker than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
But it was, a good match. And a very surprising win.
yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Me neither.
Yeah, very surprising win. I don't mind it because I love Joe with the belt. He's just Joe, innit? He's hard not to like. And it's interesting now where they go from here with Swerve coming in, him and Hangman teaming up. We could Swerve win the belt later on. Don't know. There's
And
a lot
him
of,
and Hangman coexist.
yeah, there's a lot of ways they could go. I was surprised, but I'm into it. I wouldn't have minded seeing Hangman continue his reign with the belt because I think there was still more he could do. But I'm fine with him losing it.
I'm all right with Samoa Joe having the title. Obviously, he said he's going to retire this time next year. That's not a reason to give him the title, but, let's make hay while the sun shines, whatever that saying is, with the bells and the whistles and the organs.
Yeehaw.
So Joe having the belt, big fan of Joe having the belt. I thought he looked like a final bout at the end there when he was spitting blood out, holding the title, watching what was happening in front of him. It's the bit with Hook I'm not on board with. Hook's been nowhere for so long. This is like if it was a WWE show, Angel Garza deciding Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania for me.
Yeah, a little
like
bit.
Hook being thrown in there. I know this storyline with Samoa Joe replacing Hook very quickly with Hobbs and Hook going, I'm going to go and form my own ops then.
That's blackjack and hookers.
That's just been forgotten about, and now he's back with Samoa Joe. Obviously, if we're sitting here recording this podcast after Dynamite this week, it's still clear to me that they don't quite believe in Hook, because he was starting to cut a promo. I was like, right, this is the promo where he arrives. He's going to prove he's going to be a guy worthwhile of deciding the world title outcome at the end of 2025. They cut him off after a sentence, which tells me all I need to know about
He
what
got as
they
far as
think.
going, yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. They cut him off. Couldn't believe it.
But that one sentence, he sounded good. So I was like, right, here we go. We're going to finally see. He was doing like Taz. Obviously, it's an obvious comparison to make, but he was like the inflections on his speech and whatnot.
He's going to attack Tony Schiavone.
But they cut him off, so it clearly shows they don't still believe in him. Because I was like, if they're going to whole ass his booking now, that makes sense. But he's come from absolutely nowhere to decide this world title match.
Yeah, and he had a match on the pre-show. Him and Eddie Kingston beat some guys very, very quickly. And there was very, very little reaction for Hook on that appearance.
Well, why would there be?
Yeah, well, exactly. It was very similar to Wheeler Yuta. They teased, will he be part of the Death Riders after what they did to poor Bryan Danielson? They waited a month, and he went, yeah, he's going to turn on him.
Yeah.
I was like, why is Wheeler Yuta an important thing in this storyline?
Yeah.
And it's like, fast forward a year, or is it 2 years? God, time goes very quickly.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, Hook will be the deciding factor in the pay-per-view main event match in the title. You're like, that's funny that. Yeah. Well done, ringside. Oh, that really happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that got in the way of things. I didn't mind this as much as I saw some people on Blue Sky, I should say, where it's all, yay, the hippie liberal AEW love fest. It's great, nothing but gay stuff. But they were furious. There were so many people going, what the hell was this? I didn't mind it as a chapter in the long story they're telling with Hangman, Swerve coming back and starting off more of this. I love Joe. It was a bit out of left field, but still is as a means to an end, what we're going to be getting on with some stuff that I do want to see. Not a problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hook...
Yeah, Hook, that's the bit for me. Like, I don't even mind, like, Hangman. I don't even mind Hangman having a short reign, because there is a part of me that's like, his first reign with the title was a lot, like, it didn't add up to the chase for the first reign. The chase for the second reign hasn't added up to the second reign itself. I don't mind short title reigns, but now when Hangman's going for the third reign, I'm like, well, we kind of know what's going to come now. So
Might be disappointing.
Might be a little bit like... So it felt like there was a real... Obviously, the first, there was a groundswell. Like, Hangman was like... the Bryan Daniel, the Daniel Bryan of 2014, but in 2021. So that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah,
and then obviously this time everyone was behind him again. He's the central character of AEW. This time it can't fail, and it's not really hit the heights again.
Yeah, I mean, I also saw, like, I don't get these takes where people are like, this clearly shows that Tony Khan has given up on Hangman. I'm like, no, because he's lost the title. Yes, he was going to lose it eventually, and he's going to lose it to someone, and that someone is Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
One of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
With interference as well.
With interference in a cage match. And look, I was old enough to remember the first cage match in 1703. It's supposed to keep people out. So it's like, and then Samoa Joe did a promo on Dynamite. Ha, my master plan. You're like, shut up.
Yeah. I do like that AEW aren't afraid to, like, push stars to the next level, like Hook being in this type of match at the end of a big pay-per-view. But it's like you said, there's no momentum behind him beforehand, so it's just kind of like out of nowhere, and it makes him hard to buy as a main event guy because he's just not.
And when he walks out with that theme on Dynamite,
yeah, it's strange.
Change the theme.
Yeah, it's strange.
The old one fit him so much better.
Action Bronson.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're right. It's AEW's issue with me that can get in the way of enjoying pay-per-views, because as much of the matches and stuff that I did enjoy, you're also like, okay, so who's actually going up the card? There's a big, fat, honky main... Honky. That's not the word I meant to bloody...
Honking.
Honky. They're all white. Bloody hell. Hulking great mid-card here in AEW. Very little at the top. But... So if they want that, that's absolutely fine. No problems with the match qualities and things like that, generally speaking, of AEW. But who's actually getting momentum? Who's benefiting from these victories and stuff like that? It can be very inconsistent. There's a lot of people exchanging victories repeatedly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
so if that's what you want, absolutely fine. But someone who actually enjoys seeing people rise up the ranks, you don't get a lot of that from AEW. And if you do, it's Hook or Wheeler Yuta. Or Daniel Garcia without the dancing. Oh, that's what we all want to see.
I'll not go as far as to say it's like AEW's gone back to what the pay-per-views were at the start of the year, where it was like unbelievable undercard. Then the ending, I'm thinking the Christians cash in. and the Young Bucks.
Death Riders.
Oh,
and all that
God.
It's
Those
not-
horrible
it's-
ones
it's-
last year, yeah.
That was the start of this year. That's not gone back
Good God, what a long year.
not gone back to that kind of levels, but it is a bit like, I'm going to sneeze in a second. Elephant. It's not quite that bad, but it is the ending is the last thing you see, and seeing Hook in that kind of role, deflates you a little bit. But again, Samoa Joe's world champion. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, that final image of Joe covered in blood, I was like, I'm into it.
Do you think Hook's theme would be better if it was Rosh saying elephant, elephant, elephant?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God, it's Hook.
It would fit him better, that's for sure.
But yeah, very good pay-per-view.
Very good pay-per-view.
Lots of stuff to enjoy and lots of stuff to be completely anal over.
Yes.
WWE Raw. Rawr. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes struggle to stay aligned. What are they like?
We're booking backwards, lads. We've set the War Games match, and then the conversations before the match
Yeah, that's so
were
true.
set are happening. We're padding time to get to War Games. As we said earlier, the match shouldn't necessitate the storyline. It should be the other way around, and this is what we get. Just bollocks like this.
Yeah.
What do you mean we're struggling to coexist?
There was a bit of a tease at the end, though. Roman was like, that belt would look better on me.
I guess
What
that-
was he talking about?
Yeah, that's kind of
What?
interesting.
That's for you to decide.
Yeah.
All right, Nasha from Dennis the Menace.
I thought Roman was the coolest one out of the three here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think? He's a cool guy, isn't he? Punk was trying too hard. Cody's just too
Punk's
nice.
lost all of his street cred. We know this since he's gone back.
He has.
Yeah.
Since he went in Saudi as well. Punk rock, is it? No.
More like classical jazz.
Yeah. Saudi Arabia's
But even
favorite
that's...
music.
But no,
We knew what we were going for. We appreciate the effort, Joe.
yeah, even classical jazz is too cool for Punk. What's Punk? I don't know. Scat. No, that's good as well.
How different would Punk's career would have been if, when he changed heel face, he changes genre?
Yeah.
CM Euro trash.
See, CM Punk may be eliminated from the Royal Rumble at number 3, but number 4, CM rap. Bunch of whatever. Any other thoughts? No.
Nah, they're booking backwards.
Yeah. Gunther defeated Carmelo Hayes to advance in the Last Time Is Now tournament.
They did a good job of making Melo look competent in defeat, which I guess can't be forgotten about when he's facing the clear winner of the tournament. Gunther's going to win the whole thing and face John Cena, and that's where we're going here. He's getting a proper gutsy babyface out in here. The heel that we knew in NXT is long gone now. After this performance, for me, he was getting good reactions once again, like he did on SmackDown. Gunther, I thought, was fantastic in this one, no selling the chops, and then delivering uppercuts that sounded like chops. What a talent that must be to have. Complete outing again from the complete outing again from the Austrian. I've made that sound like he's been completely outed for a scandal. Dun dun dun. That's not what I meant. Nice spot where the count out on Gunther, as Maffew bemoaned about earlier. I thought it was well done. This one.
It was a close one, that.
It was a close one.
It made you think.
Yeah, made you think. Made me wink at my screen. That's what it did.
That'll do, screen. That'll do.
That'll do, pig. But good match between the pair. He's got a big future, that kid. Oh, man.
He's had a good week.
Yeah, he has had a
Very
good week.
Yeah, good match. Very good, showing his resilience. Yeah, nice big kick out after the powerbomb as well. I think that Hayes barely had a chance to prepare because he just had a match on SmackDown, so that's not fair. So I think that's why he lost. But yeah, I still expect Gunther to win the whole thing. Because it's semi-finals now, isn't it? Gunther, Jay, LA Knight, and Solo.
Yes.
Gotta be Gunther, are
Yeah.
those? Gotta be.
Gunther and LA Knight in the final.
Right.
Yeah. I reckon
Greatest
so.
wrestler in the world.
Then we know they don't like to push LA Knight,
And
so it's a
Gunther.
foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
No, this was completely unexpected for me because I'm like, oh, come on, Gunther, run him over. And he did not. Try to run him over, and suddenly the train stopped its tracks. Went, whoa, this is a bigger thing than I thought it was going to
He
be.
tried to run over Superman.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, that's the thing that happened where he stands there and then the train like crumples either side of him. But he's
Oh,
like,
Will Smith did that in the film Hancock, who plays a
same
drunk
thing.
superhero. And he's-
I haven't seen that film.
It's the only bit I remember about the film. He stops a train by like,
Yeah.
it's about to hit somebody, and he just like, you guys suck. And he's like, you know how much millions of dollars of damage you just done? You could have picked that person off the track rather than destroying an entire train. You're an idiot. He goes, you're an idiot. It's good bit. Just wasn't expecting to see this dominant performance because we've been so used to Triple H's era of not liking this great wrestler that we like. No, Gunther was more than happy to have maybe his best match since leaving NXT.
oh,
Yeah, I'll say so.
God, no.
Wow.
What? This match against Carmelo Hayes?
That's a statement, that.
No, Hazer's best man.
You said
Go on with
Gunther.
you.
He did say Gunther.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think about Gunther a lot.
That's better. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
Saying completely stupid, controversial things. Is this Maffew? Or is it Mark Henry?
Stevie Richards.
Oh, him as well. Yeah, yeah, good times there. Well done, Hazer.
Yeah.
Didn't know you had it in you. And that's probably the end of all the good stuff on Raw. Dominic Mysterio attacked Little John Cena.
So Vince McMahon is back.
And he's better than ever.
We've had enough time to ponder Stephanie being announced for the Hall of Fame in September, October, whatever month it was, just to get the mind round that sort of thing. And what if Vince came back and inducted his daughter? What if he came back? And now we're seeing Vince McMahon back because no one else would book this, surely. Triple H wouldn't do this. Triple H is a forward-thinking visionary. We know this about him. NXT would never have
tells
done
us this on a
Yeah.
weekly basis when he doesn't like to appear on TV.
I mean, Christ alive, I couldn't believe it. And the segment didn't quite make sense in terms of its concept. Like, the concept is outdated by about 30 years anyway. But the little person going into business for themselves and Dom not laughing at the fans for believing that John would be there when John's music hit. None of it made sense.
It was confusing.
Yeah.
It was all a ruse, but then, yeah.
The little person went into business for himself.
This was so far beneath Dom,
Yeah.
who does not need to do stuff like this.
It was strange, wasn't it? It was really out of place, like really outdated.
Yeah.
It was very
I did
strange.
appreciate John Wiener, though. That's a good pun.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
the circumstances of it, I don't agree with.
I don't like it because I remember when Kurt Angle brought out a dwarf, a rapping dwarf in 03, who said the exact same bloody thing.
Did he actually?
Yeah,
Oh,
because his
bollocks.
thing was John Cena, Wiener, and I was like, yay!
Wow.
The fact that I remember that all those decades
Yeah.
ago is very sad.
I thought Little John did a good job on the mic, though.
Yeah!
Very likable.
Oh, sorry, different Little John.
He's
Yeah.
a good guy. Robin Hood, Little John, walk through the forest. Remember that?
Little John.
Dooba-dabba-dooba-dabba.
Who'd a lally want a day? I love that film so much.
Great. I used to watch
The
that one.
cheapest Disney film. They had no money to make it. It's all traced over previous animations and stuff. Robin Hood.
All right.
One that kickstarted an entire generation of furries.
Where he's a fox.
Yes.
Damn right he is.
Sexy
Yeah,
fox.
Sexy fox.
Sexy fox.
But yeah, I guess it's hard to build to the match without Cena being there. So,
Yeah.
but
But you can
they
do
could have
anything
done something else. Yeah, yeah.
That's the beauty about wrestling. You can do anything. We don't have to do this. But Rey Mysterio's a dickhead as well.
Yeah.
way
you have-
too late coming
Yeah,
out.
way
was
too late
Ray.
coming out.
And when you have Juan Cena, the famous luchador from years ago, be the more obvious dumb gag to do.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Though I'm giving them ideas. Stay tuned for next Raw, I guess.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio then defeated JD McDonough.
Yeah, I've only written down generic comments for this match. Fine. Good wrestling from both lads. Didn't get out my seat, but I can appreciate what they did. I didn't know what to say about this one. It was just a television match on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, it's good to see Ray wrestle. It was a bit plodding, but it was all right. Fun spots set up JD for the 619, and I'm looking forward to Ray versus Dom.
Yeah, it was fine, but it's also the 5,000th time we've seen this match on Raw, I think.
Is it?
Ray versus some variation of the Judgment Day.
All right.
So it was nice to see Ray still able to do the stuff he does because he's 68 in iron years, which his body is now. Yeah, not even the jokes are good. A huge brawl erupted between the women's War Games competitors. Ross,
Whoa.
can they coexist?
I don't know, Maffew. I can't wait to find out if they can on the PLE this Saturday night. But Becky Trump is the main headline from this segment. I have the best lawyers in the country. You're not going to love this, but I've been advised not to talk about it. Nia is the only woman to break my face, but I have great bones, strong bones. It's such Trump, such Trump. She's even given them nicknames like Donald Wood, Rotten Rhea, Charlotte and Flair, Trader Joe. We all called him Trader Joe.
Speaking of Becky and talking a lot, do you see her inferring that? She kind of stated that there was a male wrestler in the 2010s.
Yes.
Who would,
It was on the roster. Yeah, it wasn't like a person
yeah,
of
so
power.
I'm like, oh, it's Lauren Knight. Oh, it's not Lauren Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
interesting.
Just name and shame them, Beck. I know it's her story to tell, obviously.
Yeah,
It's
of
out of
course.
place for me to say that, but it's not helpful, like the speculating or the speculatory nature of what I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should just not talk about
The
it.
big question will not be that.
Oh,
Will not
God.
be that.
Libbity dee. But either doing ultimately the same storyline with the men and the ladies. Becky saying she assembled a team. Nia Jax's face looking like a slapped ass. No, you didn't. I'm here because of me. It's just backwards booking again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And then they have a big brawl, which is exactly the same as what they do later for the men's as well. So it's all just like,
Yay.
nothing to get invested in.
Becky Trump. Has to get
Becky
invested.
Trump.
Charlotte and Flair.
And AJ Lee did all right on the mic, being a bit weird as she used to be. That's fun, but
Yeah. Rotten Rhea. Fantastic.
What would our nicknames be?
Ming and Maffew.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah, that's good.
Jester Joel.
yeah.
Googly Joe.
Rabid Ross.
Oh, Rabid.
Ooh.
That could be quite positive. Like the Rabid Wolverine.
Yeah. Whoa.
great guy.
Let's move on. So what's the code if you depend? Oh God, no! Let's go back to the Benoit references. Jesus. Yeah. Well, I mean, what can you say here?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
really
what a
sad,
shame
isn't
for Penta. He's probably done that move a million times. He's probably had his because I know someone at home whose shoulder they'll just be sitting down and his shoulder's gone.
Oh,
And
God.
they just pop it back in and carry on the day like nothing's happened. Penta might be that guy, and they've gone obviously safety first and all that sort of stuff.
Of
So
course.
it makes sense. But big shame. Apparently, it wasn't going to change the match outcome anyway. Apparently, Solo was going to win. But it's still a massive shame to see Penta. Because he was starting to get back up again after having a bit of a down summer.
He's in the LA Knight position of being, you're really over, but we're not going to do much of you at the top level. But whenever you come out, people go, yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Lucha Brothers were just going to reunite. They're about to reunite. They put a video on YouTube for the AAA event.
Did they?
It was going to be Lucha Brothers versus El Grande Americano and someone else. Dom.
Was it Dom?
I think so, in AAA. So they just had like a backstage segment of the Lucha Brothers back together. So they would have got back together for
This is
another
back in the
company,
day.
but-
This is meant to be like, this is clearly Penta didn't want to lose at that show.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm injured. No.
But it is a shame. And Solo looked a bit distraught after the match, didn't he?
Yeah.
After the injury. He was just in the corner, just like breathing heavy. You're like, oh, it's-
Yeah, Kevin Cutting taller, just like, "Rrr, it was me who did it. I'm like, we're not buying that, mate. But yeah, what else are you going to do? And then Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul defeated the Usos in a War Games advantage match.
Obviously, the outcome was always going to be that way because the heels need to have the numbers advantage for the concept to really work to its truest core. Bit of a Ron Seal match, you might say, with the heels on top for a long time. A few failed attempts at a comeback from the faces before the heels get on top again with the shoot roll-up win for Logan Paul after the Goons and Punk and Cody came out. More brawl footage for the pre-match promo package. It's just round in circles we go, I think, is my sort of like theme of Monday Night Raw when it comes to the War Games match with the men and women. Yeah, both matches. Yeah.
It's the
Round we
same
go.
thing. Nothing to say. Funny seeing Brock fall over after the match.
Yeah, thank God
That's the highlight.
Brock knew not only was Matthew's birthday and he needed notifications to blow up, but he knew this Raw was lacking.
Yeah.
I like how they did the little corner, like, the show's over thing when they flash up I forgot what it's called, Satya now. The
credit.
The credit thing, yeah.
Yeah.
They flashed up even though Brock was on the show earlier on and he hadn't appeared yet. So obviously he was going to come out.
Yeah.
He's losing his touch, this Paul Triple H
Certainly
Levesque.
is. First Raw in ages to have no women's matches.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
The Vision's disdain for Logan Paul backstage, probably the highlight of the show that didn't involve Gunther, I thought. Maxine Dupree is back to looking absolutely terrified and petrified at the idea of wrestling.
Yeah.
Now she's the champ.
But she is going to call on Natalia, which hopefully we'll see the... No, don't laugh. Hopefully it'll see, like, Natty Neidhart be a thing. Not like Natalia, it'll be Natalia, I'm going to smash your face in.
Oh, I see.
The Bloodsport
Josh
one.
Barnett.
Yeah,
Natalia.
yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to that.
Surely
I'd
they've got to
see
give that a go.
You'd think, wouldn't you? It's cool.
I don't know why they
not?
don't want to.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Yeah. And I was put here, the War Games build has become so formulaic, it appears on the periodic table.
Hey.
What would
we're
its
back,
symbol be,
baby.
Matthew? Triple H doing this. Money symbols around him. NXT, which is a bit more interesting this week.
It was.
Because it was Gold Rush Part 2. I
It
believe.
was.
Duh.
That is French for 1 and 2.
But dos.
Dankeschön. The WWE Evolved champion Jackson Drake defeated Super Sean Legacy.
First and foremost, it was fantastic to see Eric and Lyle back at ringside. The Menendez brothers were there, accompanying
Oh, no, I forgot about
Jackson Drake.
Christ.
Super Sean Legacy is such a shame. There is no future for such a talented man with that name and that happy song.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't make the rules. It's unfortunate.
yeah.
Super Sean, it won't fly in the future. Jackson Drake, I was saying at the start, because this is my first match I think I've seen Jackson Drake, like a proper bell-to-bell sort of thing.
Yeah, same.
He appears to be generic twink number 23, and his knees are out, which means he can't be trusted. However, then he reversed out of a leg sweep. No, that was Super Sean. He wrestled really well. Super Sean reversed well out of a leg sweep into a drop kick while in midair. So he's jumped to get out of the way of a leg sweep and turned it into a drop kick. He's such a talented wrestler, but Super Sean on that theme, I can't see it working.
That's
Maybe it's just me being miserable. It probably is, but there we go.
I thought you being an NXT loving person, the idea of Super Sean legacy.
This is Evolve, Maffew. It's very different. These are pretenders to the big time of NXT.
But it's on NXT.
It's the NXT to NXT.
It is the NXT to NXT, so they're not ready, even though Super Sean clearly is. He's a great wrestler.
I see, yes.
But they were laying it in, the lads. There was a flipping knee spot from Drake
Oh,
where...
that is horrible. That must hurt. That must absolutely
the
kill.
The clavicles must be bruised.
Yeah.
But it was a very, like, not WWE feeling match on a WWE show.
It feels like they went for it.
Yeah.
To try and impress, and I thought they did. I like Jackson Drake. He looks good. Sharp. Fun, sharp boy.
He's Sean Bean. But yeah, no, I'm with you. This felt like a match I'd seen loads of times on a 2010 American Indie show.
Yeah.
Two dudes doing every move they knew to get noticed. Right down to the biggest move of the match being the Spanish Fly Fisherman's Buster moonsault, bloody hell, whatever the hell it was.
Apparently Jim Ross and Jim Cornette were stood backstage going, by God, I've never seen that one done before.
Oh, like
That's a Beyond the Mat reference there.
we had that crazy brain buster, and Vince goes, "Oh, I think we need to work on that a bit." He did have a point. Yeah, that was an amazing move. Wasn't the finish. Don't know how it wasn't, but then he hit that and kicked out. You knew, well, he's not winning.
Yeah.
But again, it was different variety. It's the spice of life.
It is, yes.
Next to paprika. And it was good to see this on a show like NXT.
Yeah.
Even if some people online were like, nothing gets you more excited for a big NXT event like an Evolve match. Also, it was Gold Rush Part 2. Pete Rosenberg is here. That's why it's called Gold Rush. That's a nickname the agents give when his paycheck comes in. For people who don't know, there was a vicious, cynical rumor joke started on Twitter years ago that Pete Rosenberg was paying to be on the shows. That spread, and he had to address it. He goes, I'm not. No, why are people saying this?
Apparently he's like the colour guy for Evolve.
Oh, that's why I've not been watching.
That's what they
I
say
did
at the
not
start.
know that.
I've not seen an episode of Evolve to comment on that. But yeah.
Wow, he's got the money to pay to accommodate for Evolve. How? Then Fallon Henley defeated Zarya to win the vacant we'll get to it. To win the vacant WWE Women's Speed Championship. Hey Ross, what happened here?
I'm really happy that Ava exists, right? Because in a speed, I don't know if people know the rules of a speed match. Joel, it's first falls the winner, whether that be submission or pinfall. So I'm glad that when we reached the time limit, Ava came out and said, right, we've run out of time. Now it's sudden death, which means first fall is the winner. Winner takes all. What a weird turn of phrase she used there.
Ridiculous.
Just say the match is restarting, for Christ's sake.
And restarting a speed match means the whole point of a speed match is absolutely pointless.
They spent a month building up the idea of speed and winning in 5 minutes, and then they've told me about, well, went to a draw. Let's just do a normal match. Well done to ruin the gimmick then. What was the point of that?
It was awful.
It's already a pointless gimmick. It's a Twitter gimmick that they've obviously paid a fair bit of money to produce and get the IP for and whatnot and make the title belt. And just, we've got to use it on the weekly TV show. Because I don't think it transfers to TV like it does on X. I don't care for it. Don't like it.
No, I think it's rubbish. It's pointless.
The most interesting bit was a bit before the match where Ethan Page is telling Sol Rucker to focus on herself when he's with Chelsea Green, which was a bit odd, but still he's telling Sol Rucker to focus on herself so she wasn't out there with Zarya, which was powerful because ultimately it's the numbers game that turns the tide in the sudden death portion of the match, which is the same as the first portion of the match.
Yeah, as bollocks as that is, that was what happened. Why was Ethan Page the heel saying that to the face Sol Rucker?
Corruption, I don't know.
Yeah.
Zarya's the bad one.
Seeds.
They're not going to turn Sol heel.
No, they're still
but
the two baby faces.
Yeah, at the minute.
Zarya's not a face.
Yes, she is.
I'm not cheering her.
She's a caring gal pal who does TikToks and the like.
Yeah, at the minute she is.
If you point a gun at me and said, all right, cheer for Zarya, I'm like, shoot.
It's to make you
She
think.
cost her friend the title.
It's to make you think. Oh, maybe Sol is planting seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she didn't come out. So she listened to Ethan Page, the bad guy,
Well, I guess
who
so.
is cheered a lot by the. Oh, I'm getting confused.
But that'll just further the story. That Zarya will be angry, and I know a lot of people don't like the Zarya Sol Rucker TikTok friend kind of thing, but I don't mind it. I've quite enjoyed it because I think maybe just because Sol's a better actor than a lot of people on the roster. That I just like their segments more.
I just think it's odd that she does that and then she comes out and it's all like Mad Max and there's a city
That's
on
it,
fire.
yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
doesn't quite
very
add up.
strange. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it is.
I'm from the apocalyptic future where we still make TikToks.
But
okay.
hopefully now, if she does turn heel, that
Yeah.
side of her can come out. That'd be
That's
good.
where it's going.
If she starts
surely.
doing evil TikToks,
Yeah.
ooh, do you want to do a duet? But I can't because I killed my friend and took a title. All right, yeah, I'm with that.
Do it with a distorted voice.
I'll do a duet, but only
My
with,
ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling.
I'll only collab with Jeffrey Epstein. But it was nice to see one of the 2.0 OGs get a title belt. It's a title belt I don't care for, but nice to see Fallon get one.
Fallon.
She's been there.
Oh, well done.
She's been there for a while.
The final
Yeah,
followed. And then Lei Ying Lee defeated Kalani Jordan and Jordan Grace.
There's a couple of bits to go through before that. I've not put them in the
Oh,
order.
no, there isn't.
Shiloh Hill's promo.
Oh, no.
I was a fan, and I wrestled my dad, and I called myself Stone Cold Steve Austin while wrestling my dad, and then I grew up and I went in to be a logger, and then did some construction work, and then I went to the wrestling school, and then I had my tooth knocked out when I was doing the wrestling school, and I said, "Mom, have you seen my tooth?" And I said, "Oh, I look so tough," and my mom said, "No, you should get your tooth fixed," but I was like, "No, I look so tough." Now
Do you get the pun, Mum?
It ends on a bit of a cliffhanger, but it was delivered so effortlessly. And that's not me saying like it looked good. It was just they needed more.
There was no effort.
There was no effort because he's like he mentions bolt cutters and friends in the woods, and he's like, "Oh, what about that?" And then it just sort of ends. So it's like maybe we're getting somewhere, but it's just the way he delivered it.
No, the cameraman fell asleep. That's why it ended.
It's so odd. I don't understand what we're doing.
I can't believe how bad this is. We said the exact same thing we said last week. He can do some interesting stuff online, and fair play to him, buying stuff off the dark web, and all the other stuff. And this is the most dull, generic, nothing arse promo. I think Sean cares about like the male wrestlers and their like new characters. It's like just do it yourself.
Imagine if we were kids and Stone Cold was that good. Well, I went to wrestling school in Dallas, Texas for 5 years, and then I wrestled Barry Windham on WCW, and then I broke my damn neck and I got fired. No one would give a hoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he came out, it's ECW and was like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Hopefully it's going somewhere with the bolt cutters and the friends in the woods, but I'm not. Yeah.
Charlotte, go jump off a hill.
Shola. It's Shiloh, not Shola Amiobi.
Shola.
Oh, Shiloh Amiobi.
Look, I still think about him.
And on top of that, Cena announces the Iron Survivor matches in the most sincere way possible.
God, he couldn't.
It was like O.J. Simpson delivering one of those Twitter videos back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
Hey guys, it's yours truly. So the women's competitors are Sol Rucker, Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, Jordan Grace, and Evolve Women's Champion Kendall Mintcake Gray.
Yeah.
The men's Javon, Leon Slater, contract tampering at the highest order. Oh, you're not part of our roster, but let's just get you in all these big things before your contract.
He's
expires.
good.
Yeah, if we do something and no one does anything about it, is it contract?
Dion Lennox is in there, Joseph Hendry Esquire, and the winner of the main event, which we saw, was Miles Bourne. But it was just the delivery. Cena must have heard of these people and know a little bit about them.
Yeah.
But he clearly knew nothing about them and was just delivering, could you say this about this guy? Well, of course I can, in the most sincere way possible.
Yeah.
He did
Very
the Joe
odd
Hendry turn. That was nice to see.
That's the one thing he knew. It was really from
believes.
memes he'd seen online.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, no, apparently him and Joe had a conversation backstage at WrestleMania where Joe learned a lot of things.
Yeah, wait, excuse me, can you get out of the way?
But a very odd segment, but yeah, nice to see John Cena booking NXT, but does a better job than ever.
But I mean,
Who
my
you
pet
got?
Rock will be able to do it in a week.
Who you got for the Iron Survivor?
Iron Survivor. So they're both getting title shots, the winners of these matches. So I'm going to go Kalani Jordan because she lost the TNA title in this show. Not my popular pick, but I'm using logic here. It's what I think will happen.
Yeah.
Damn it, I hate doing that. I'm going to go with my heart and be wrong as usual. Jordan Grace because she needs a victory because she hasn't had barely any big wins that matter
Yeah.
at NXT, and she's great. And Joe Hendry, because he was clearly the only guy that Cena knew.
Yeah, I'll go. Him or Miles are my two favourites.
I would say Miles for the men's. Who's in the women's again?
You've got Sol Ruka, Lola Vice, Kalani, Jordan Grace, and Kendall Gray.
Oh, yeah, I'd say Jordan Grace. Miles and Jordan, I'm going for.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Cena. Next time, literally phone it in.
No problem there, Maffew.
I like NXT. It is a good show. And as I said, Lei Ying Lee defeated Kylie Jordan and Jordan Grace in a triple threat match to win the TNA Knockouts Championship to bring the belt home for two parents, the guy who runs TNA and Tommy Dreamer, who were at ringside. Who they nearly missed.
I didn't even see Tommy Dreamer, me.
The commentators didn't. It was only one of them. I went, that's clearly Tommy Dreamer to the right.
Oh.
And he takes up so much space on camera. Yeah, and they're like, I think it was Tommy Dreamer. And Buck's like, was it?
Yeah. I can't imagine Booker T likes Tommy Dreamer. I don't know what it is, just assuming.
Yeah.
The smell of ECW on him. He's like, yeah.
I thought, going back to Jordan Grace there, I thought she was like the third wheel of this match.
Right.
Yeah, which I guess adds to your point of she needs a big win, and she needs a big win sooner. I'm starting to think it might not, because before she signed, maybe it's that old thing where, your contract is like on the balance sort of thing, or we'll push you, but then you've signed your deal, like the Chad Gable thing. He signed his deal, and the booking before the deal was signed and after the deal was signed was very different.
Very odd, that.
Yeah.
But you're right.
But I was always...
Watching this, I did think, God, I'd have expected Jordan Grace to have a title by now. She's been there for a while now. And it's weird that she dropped the TNA title, then came to NXT, and now she's going back after the TNA title. It doesn't really make sense for her.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, this just felt like, all right, get the belt off Kalani. It's gone back home. Home being this NXT special.
Yeah.
I thought it was all right.
Kalani really.
What is this?
She barely had a chance with the belt.
But there's
Maybe
there's a
she did
deeper
some stuff on
storyline
TNA.
here, lads, because Kalani says she's been banished from the locker room, hasn't she, by Jordan Grace and the other NXT ladies. So how's she going to get back in there now?
Well, that's it. How's she
can't
going to
get back in there
reintegrate?
now.
Everyone's going to hate her.
Yeah. That turncoat.
That might be the best thing for a character and gimmick. If it's like, hi, guys.
What character?
Oh, yeah. She gets a character. She tries to be, hi, it's me, I'm back. Like, nah. We're not going to forget in a hurry.
Yeah.
But I thought, Lei Ying was probably the most impressive in that match. Her and Kalani especially had some good sequences in the match, but Lei Ying does this big spill from the top turnbuckle to the floor early on, which looked Darby Allin-esque, the way she took the move.
Yep.
Whether she had a choice to take it or not, I don't know, but she took it in a very gnarly way, and the fact that she came back from that and then got the pin on the champion. It was kind of nice to see a TNA person win a TNA title on a WWE show.
Rarely happens, yeah.
Can a TNA person win a WWE title on a WWE show? That's what I want to know now. Because we're not seeing that yet.
Trick. No, that's not right.
Yeah, Trick's a WWE guy.
No, it hasn't happened yet, has it?
Hasn't happened yet.
Hardys?
Hardly.
I mean, like a Mike
Yeah, I know what
Santana
you
or
mean,
someone
yeah,
like that, yeah.
No, he's too busy losing to Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah.
Show some respect, man. That's Frankie Kazarian, the Elite Hunter. Show some respect.
Another surprise win, though. I didn't expect this.
No, me neither.
There was a few surprises on Gold Rush, Night 1 and Night 2.
Yeah, they did a good job of selling the moment, but it's also like, yeah, it's back home. It's like, we're in NXT. Who are you trying to convince? But I mean, she was convinced.
Yeah.
Very bloody happy. I think it was on Cultaholic's amazing, award-winning news section of its website that said she's the first Chinese wrestler to win a WWE title.
I think so.
No.
TNA title.
Well,
Well,
come on,
it
let's
is.
call it as we see it.
They're not monopolising the business, Maffew.
No. So they're a separate entity who does nothing. WWE Evolve Women's Champion Kendall Mint Cake Gray defeated Lady Reed.
This was shades of Super Sean against Twink number 23 from the start of the show.
Yeah.
Super Sean Legacy.
Oh, I remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 minutes ago.
Yeah, just the fact that the lasses, all the moves they knew, were put into this match here. It was a ding-dong battle to end them all. I thought the pace in the match was frantic and fast, and it was like, you can't take your eyes off this because it might end any second sort of vibes. Charlie's back, which is fantastic news.
Good to
He was
see
there
him.
to half save a falling Ren Sinclair who was knocked off the apron inadvertently. So the Ren QCC is on the back burner now. The NQCC is still kind of there, even though there's only 2 of them left. Bless them. Grace's finisher is worse than the move that she used to set up the finish. She gives herself one of those flatliner things.
Oh, right. She did that really cool German off the top, and it's like, no, it's time to end it. Flatliner.
Give yourself a rock bottom for the finish.
I thought there was half a chance Laney would have won here because then it would have given Fatal Influence all the gold, but I'm glad she didn't. I'm not into Laney.
That bitch.
There's too many puns in NXT as well. At the end of the match here, They said, Grey is going to that grey area. She hits the shades of grey, and Kendall continues to evolve.
Yeah!
It's too much
Chaucer.
stuff.
Good.
It's absolute bollocks.
Hemingway.
There's the right way and the Hemingway. Miles Bourne defeats Trick Willie. And after the match, Dark State appeared and, oh, God. Attack.
Jesus
Fast
Christ.
forward.
What do you reckon happened after the show ended? Because they always stood like,
The crowd cheered because it was over.
yeah, it's the Royal Rumble advert from 2005, where in a Rumble tonight.
Great advert.
Was it 2004?
Was it?
5.
05.
Yeah.
Yes. What happened after the show went off the air?
I can't remember the 04
I can't.
commercial. Can be really good. But 06 was the
that
Royal
the-
Rumbleless, where there's the Coliseum.
Yeah, it was.
Ah,
All the
yeah.
Romans, yeah.
07 was the Subway.
Was that 07?
Or was it 08?
That might have been... Was that... No, that wasn't 04, was it? That might have been 04.
No,
No?
wasn't.
Okay.
That's the
I'm really
most,
aggressive now, just politely correct this. No, Joel.
that's the most visible thinking I've ever seen from a human being. I can see your eyes like.
Eyes up here. Thing on the chin. Anyway, that was exciting. So, any thoughts on the match?
Yeah, are they still stood there like that?
I think
Ready to fight?
Subway was 08, I think, yeah. I think you're right.
Trick is super over in New York City.
Yes.
That's what I've learned from the start there, because his pop was massive. Miles Bourne looking like he belongs in the main event role, which was very good to see. He also did every single Randy Orton move that Randy Orton does, which I don't know how much legs there is in that. Like, it is fun, like in NXT, where it's like, Randy Orton.
But then, you're in the main event level, you're supposed to be taken seriously. You can't still be doing the comedy spots.
I need to watch that I Show Speed video. First time I
Yeah,
said
I
that
haven't
sentence.
seen
No, you don't.
Randy Orton is training him to be a wrestler. It looks legitimately
Oh.
quite interesting because Randy's trying to teach him properly. And I saw a clip this
Poon in
morning.
his bag.
I saw a clip this morning where it's just a simple kick to the gut. That's all they're doing. And I Show Speed sells it very well. Randy's like, I like that sell.
Yeah. Not interested.
No. I'd rather listen to my grandma beg for mercy than watch that.
Wow.
I don't mind I Show Speed, me. I just don't like when he barks at dogs.
I liked him in the Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
I've been getting murdered.
Yeah,
that was
that was great,
If,
wasn't it?
if Randy
Bloody
just... I'll teach you how to wrestle for real.
Smacks him in the face. Bob Holly's him.
Oh my God, yeah. Sorry, I'm currently out injured. I took my one bump of the month as typical Randy Orton. So I've got Bob Holly to take over. Yeah, it'd be great.
But
Miles Bourne was very good here.
Yeah.
He showed loads of cardio, which I don't know was supposed to be an inadvertent thing. Like, we are going to be doing that. Bloody hell, who was that out there? Jesus
I'm
Christ.
excited for something.
Oh, okay. Well, it's Thursday. The cardio needed for the Iron Survivor that's coming up. I thought that was a perfect thing to go, wow, he's got all the stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
A clean win as
Yeah, I
well.
was going to say,
Very
conclusive win.
surprised at that.
Yeah, same.
It's another one that feels like Trick's final NXT outing, which it won't be, but it felt like it.
I swear
Yeah.
we said this last year.
The Ricky Saints match like a couple of weeks ago. Was it last week? My mind. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
That felt like it. There was the
Yeah.
pay-per-view match, the last big pay-per-view match you had. That felt like it, and this
Yeah.
one felt like it as well.
We thankfully skipped over the Ricky Saints bit where he's talking. And again, it's
boring that- no,
I
he said
can't believe
nothing.
how boring he is.
It's
Yeah.
rubbish. Talking about his feelings and stuff now,
Yeah.
how confident he is.
So I'm on a couch and I'm going to be real now.
Yeah.
No one's worked hard.
If one person can beat the big Ober, it's me. Meh. Like, at least Shiloh Hill's new. So at least we're talking
Yeah.
about him. But Ricky Saints is way more established and should be having a bit more meat on the
Character.
bones, for his promos.
One time I lost a match and I felt really bad about it.
He's just trying to be like an everyday guy, isn't he? But,
Yeah,
it's just
but I don't like it
you.
like that. Yeah. Supposed to be dressed to the nines. And
hate-
Booker T making
Show some
fun of you.
personality.
Wrestlers should not be relatable. Some
Yeah.
of them should. No, that's a bad statement. Some of them should be. Like Mick Foley. Even
Again, Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, and then they're clearly going for the Mick Foley thing of like, wow, he's a real person. I don't care about Ricky Saints.
not Ricky Saints. He's
No.
a twink. He should laugh at people like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And quite rightly.
Spit in our faces.
Yeah.
Oh, please. So, yeah, an interesting way to end an interesting show. Thank you, NXT, for being funny and weird.
Yeah, it's getting back.
Yes, the feeling is back.
Sudden death.
That was ridiculous.
And crowd like, hello. AEW Dynamite. The Continental Classic Gold League. I cruelly last week said, I'm very happy not doing the CC this year.
Did you?
First thing,
Oh, God.
congrats on the pay-per-view. Guess what? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
The Protostar, Kyle Fletcher, defeated AEW Unified champion Okada.
Joel, you go first this time.
Well, it was a good match because it's two good wrestlers, but there's never much to say about these matches in the Continental Classic, is there? Because it's just like, wow, this is really good wrestling. This is really hard hitting. They did a lot of flips. It was really good, but all this show is just like, that was a good tournament match. That was a good tournament match, and
That's one of the reasons I dislike it. If you want to watch good matches on TV, I'm not going to go, oh no, good matches, boo-hoo. I'm not be like that. We're just looking at it from, hey, listen to our interesting thoughts. I have very little because of what Joel just said.
The match went up through the gears, lads. They started in
the
gear
gears are
one.
back.
The gears are back.
Hold on to your pants.
Full gears, this one. Richard Gere loved this match.
Wow.
Geary... Doesn't matter. I was trying to think with Gary, and I don't think of one.
Yeah,
who that is.
Ruby Wax.
I was going to say Geary Glitter.
Yeah.
Not again. How does he get named up twice in one podcast?
They knew each other very well, the lads did. Therefore, it was like Don't the Clown at WrestleMania 9. Whoa, you're going for that move. I'm doing the same one. Nigel, out of hand with his comments about Bryan Danielson's Thanksgiving. What's he going to be eating, he's asking? A bit of French cheese? A bit of brie? Disgusting.
Oh.
That's terrible. He's not going to eat her.
He's done that one before, but it's a good one.
It is a good one, yeah. Obviously, it turns into a proper ding-dong battle, as both the lads have said, but they're getting so many bombs in the final bit of this match. It was a TV match on the roids. On the roids.
Allegedly
on the roids. I've written down...
You're not Sam Driver just saying it flat out in a video.
I was expecting Okada to win just because he has the Continental title and the whole hoo-ha about if he loses the Continental title, does the International title come back when the National title has just debuted? Are the National title and the International title the same thing or different? Who knows? I'm expecting Okada to win. So I was shocked to see Kyle get the job done. I was not lambasted, I was doing the very opposite. I was having a wank over the Kurt Angle kickouts. I can't think of a word today.
Wow.
What can't I think? I was celebrating the Kurt Angle kickouts of Okada before the finish when he was rolled up. But
do you think you could say lambasted as a positive way?
Nah.
Lambasted bad, lambasted good.
It's lambasted.
I was lambasting myself watching this match. Like,
Oh my god.
It's lambasted, by the way.
I know what I'm saying.
but
Yeah,
he's
right, the
saying
alternate. Yeah.
If it's
yes,
lambasted.
Yeah.
Hand blasting myself.
Oh god.
The thought of Okada's kickouts. Good match. We'll move on.
So do you
I
still
apologize.
think?
Yes, you can make it interesting.
So even though he lost here, do you still think it'll be Okada versus Takeshita in the final?
It's got to be. It's what everybody wants.
They could do that without this tournament, though.
Yeah, that's my point.
But it's the time of year when the tournament happens.
Yeah.
So
So
we're gonna.
When
Why
the bookers
not?
can't be asked and just do this to fill some
enough.
time.
But don't worry, Maffew. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are in the same room at the same time.
Oh, you well, I've not been a real good friend of my friend. Kenny just woken up Omega here backstage.
Obviously,
This is the style I'm going for, I guess.
we've said earlier on we don't care about who the Young Bucks' friends are because it's been 5 years of that storyline now. Whether the heel or babyface, I can't talk again. But the way that Kenny came out was just like, well, I'm going to have to think really hard about this decision. But if they can accept me and you, the fans at home, can accept me again, I guess I could accept them. And then out they walk. They're in the room.
Never mind the gears. He's sat in his driver's seat asleep.
I thought, right, fair enough. We're going to do the tease week on week. Then we'll get like an inadvertent. It's going to be very WWE, I guess. They're going to bump into each other one week and go, oh, they're not going to be friends. Then they'll be like, we'll save you. Week 3, it'll be fine. But they did it in one segment.
Yeah.
What was the point in Kenny's bit? I'm going to have to think about it.
Don't worry, there's going to be great promos to make it varied and different. Hi, guys. They've
They've already thought about it. The decision's been made. They're friends. Right, great. Move on.
Yeah.
Didn't like that promo from Kenny.
No.
Kenny will be wrestling the Continental Classic? No.
I find it really weird that Kenny's in AEW and he's just not a big deal at all anymore.
He still gets massive
Yeah,
reactions.
because
though.
some of the
Yeah, but
biggest reactions of the show.
But he's not in like a big story. He's not up at the card. He's just there.
He has said, though, in fairness, like, because of his injuries and
Yeah,
his
of
wear and
course.
tear, he's
I
like,
know
look,
he
I'm going to
can't
be on
go
the
to
show.
the-
I'm not going to be
Yeah.
main event and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But
That's fair.
What do you want from him, Joel?
I don't know, just a bit more
it's just-
interesting, something going on.
Has he not given enough for you?
Take all this from you fans. AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament semi-final match. Babes of Wrath, Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron defeated the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue and Julia Hart.
Wow, like that.
Conclusive win for the Babes, which I found was very interesting indeed. Willow looking great in there, as she always does. Harley keeping up with Willow as well, which I think is very good for Harley, because obviously you don't associate the wrestling part of being a professional wrestler with Harley. You associate the other stuff, the promos, the funny stuff.
Dressing up as Final Fantasy 7 characters, yeah.
Yeah, she's I'll nod along and agree with you. I've got no idea. But the wrestling part is definitely getting better month on month, week on week, when we see Harley doing the wrestling more and more.
Yeah.
I reckon just an outsider shot of, as I think we talked about earlier, didn't we? My memory's gone. Did we talk about winning the entire tournament? Yeah, we did run up Tony.
Yes, you did say
yes.
I'm going
liar.
to reaffirm that point right now.
Yes, and I think they're going to do it, actually. I'm putting my cards down.
Yeah.
You're putting your cards down.
Is that a saying?
What, your debit card?
Your cards
or
are on
what?
the table.
My ace
Here
of
are my
spades
cards.
is
It's
down.
like,
Your
great.
flag's on the mast.
My Harley card is down. My Willow card is next to the Harley card.
That's great. We're playing craps.
I thought the Sisters of Sin had their moments as well, with some nice tag team tandem maneuvers. But I think, I don't know. Yeah, I think the right team won.
Yeah, I agree. I really like them.
Yeah.
Although it will be like a face versus face final now, which is interesting. But
Unless Megan Bain and Marina win.
hey, you never know.
It could happen.
You never know.
It could happen.
There was a bit of an awkward moonsault from Julia.
She can't do them.
Yeah,
It's not the
and then
first
she
time.
turned it to just an elbow drop, which I guess it's fine recovery, but it's a bit odd.
She has heart.
She has Julia Hart.
Yeah, she
yes.
was too busy thinking about starting rumours about Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon. Yeah, it's all right. Only idiots complain about mistakes in wrestling. So, yeah, fine with this. To be honest with you, this match was all right, but I had tears in my eyes from Mark Briscoe's promo before this. I said earlier, might have to vote for him for Promo of the Year if I don't have to nominate Tony Storm again, but bloody hell.
Yeah, he's great.
There's my family and there's my wrestling family, and this title's for both of them. I'm like, oh.
Up the chickens.
Look at all those.
Up to Delaware. And then Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland cruelly ruin Samoa Joe's celebration.
Yeah, Hangman and Swerve are lovers. We didn't mention Swerve's arms earlier. Swerve,
Oh, yeah.
his arms. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Christ on arms as well.
Bloody hell. Did Christ have 2? Or did he have 8? Or did he have 12?
We'll never
What?
know.
Was he it doesn't matter.
What are you doing?
I don't know, Maffew. I'm really tired today. Hook's theme is wank, bring back action. Bronson mentioned that earlier.
I shall crucify Jesus. No, you won't. Spider powers, activate.
He had the 12 disciples, get them all a meal at the same time with his 12 arms.
Oh, that's how. Oh, he was doing the service at the Last Supper.
Yeah, he was serving the lads.
All right, who had chicken wings?
As we mentioned earlier, we still don't quite believe in Hook's promos. I was thinking this is going to be the one where he finally, this is the one where Hook arrives, but they cut him off after a sentence, which tells you all you need to know. His inclusion in that main event still doesn't quite add up for me after Dynamite now, which is a shame. I was hoping that would be rectified, but it hasn't.
But he's very handsome.
Yeah.
He is handsome.
His
yeah.
hair is whoa.
Yeah, and I still like Hook and the theory, an idea of him, I should say. Just the idea of haha, Taz has a hot son.
Yeah.
It's just funny. If
is
he
funny.
Taz was gorgeous or whatever, he'd be like, who
Yeah,
cares? That makes
Yeah,
sense.
young Taz was a fine looking man before he became grizzled.
But he don't look like Hook.
Yeah. There's levels to this. There's gears, as a famous man once said.
I was a big fan of Hangman's shot of courage on the way to the ring, kicking things back to 2020. Up the alcoholism, but in a playful manner.
Yes. As long as it's playful.
You are right, yeah. It's like, he's drinking, bad stuff's going to happen. You're like, oh, Jesus, what are we doing
It's
here?
relatable.
laugh.
That's what it is.
It's
I mean,
a
yes,
laugh.
it is. Sadly.
And I tell you what, if I was in the ops dojo, I would leave.
What? If
just-
you were Joe?
Oh, you're the random guy. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
just a sacrificial lamb, aren't you?
Ah,
we saw
right.
Shane Gillis'
Dojo.
lookalike getting thwacked at the weekend.
Yeah,
We see 2 more ops dojo lads getting thwacked or hung here.
So we
Yeah,
saw,
literally
we had the
hanging
Kreischer
people.
lookalike, the Dan Soda lookalike, all getting their heads kicked in.
Yeah, it's a bit much, isn't it? Hanging people
know, yeah.
with chains. Bloody hell.
They deserved it. They were stood next to them.
Yeah.
Didn't run away quick enough. Yeah, I think with you saying there's going to be the Hook promo, we were showing it though. Here's what he did say. And also, so I was like, all right, we did get something there when he's at the fireplace, like my grey own. But also, I'm glad that Hook didn't say anything because it meant that he would have had to follow Samoa Joe giving his big Professor Moriarty speech. Aha, my cunning plan. Because, God, Samoa Joe was just so good here. Like he always bloody is. I can't recall a bad Joe promo.
Yeah, no, literally. I
Maybe
suppose
like
that's
TNA
always
maybe,
going to be the
but-
problem, though, isn't it? Because he's in the faction. He's always going to follow Joe.
If they take him he comes out and goes, Yes, I did. That's fine. But like, there's no way you can try and follow. Nothing can follow Joe.
I know
No,
what we
no
should
one
do.
can.
Kick things back to Kai and Ty, right? So Samoa Joe crouches down behind Hook, and Hook
Oh,
goes,
yeah.
The camera pans up so you can't see it.
yeah. But it's Joe saying the words.
That's good.
Problem solved.
That'd be good if he does like the Laparka gimmick at WWE 2000, just gets him in trouble. Yeah, I'll take you both on handicap match. You don't scare me. Hook's like, no, I didn't say that. But yeah, again, like we said earlier, this is setting up stuff that we want to see, Joe.
Yes.
Sorry to cut you
exactly.
off.
I was just going to say he looks good with a belt, doesn't he? Does Joe?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The double belt.
Is that right? Excalibur said Samoa Joe was the first
one.
guy to have 2 AEW world belts. And I went,
Apparently.
hang on, there's been loads that, oh, wait, the double champs have always been like a Ring of Honor and an AEW one.
Yeah, there's been a few of them.
You know,
Yeah, I would
maybe
say
TNA
like
randomly.
2021 Kenny Omega must have had them, but he was Ring of Honor and everything.
It was
TNA,
TNA and everything
yeah.
else. So I was like, oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything because I've seen so many other people with double titles. But it's Mojo, so I'll allow it.
It means those trio belts are never going to be defended.
Fine.
It's going to be
Fine.
forgotten about.
I don't know why they were there in the
Now he's
first place.
champ.
The CC Blue League match. John Moxley defeats Mascarada Dorada. After the match, Timeless Tony Storm makes a semi-final stipulation and makes it sound like she's going to fight John Moxley.
Yes, Johnny.
Johnny.
Hey, Johnny. Yes, her and Oliver will decide the semi-final stipulation. Needs to be brutal and entertaining for the sickos like you, Maffew.
Yeah.
We haven't got Mean or Anything for Christmas. Oh, sorry, Tony. I'm not getting Mean or Anything for Christmas. Tony has got
be good.
Mean or Anything for Christmas. She's going to get the heads of 2 slut tarts, which I thought was a lovely
I
turn
liked
of
that
phrase.
line.
It's just going to be a no DQ tornado tag in it.
Yeah, there was some like Christmas trees about and oh no, Thanksgiving even. It's Thanksgiving.
Couple of turkeys.
Live turkeys will be killed and eaten on AEW. No, is it going to be Taipei? They've teased that before.
Taipei.
Taipei with the...
It's Ty Conti, Matthew. She's
Tai
in the tag
B.
team with
Thank you. Kai and Taipei. You've got Funaki here and Tiger on this hand. No, could put glue in their hands and put them in glass.
Oh, right.
Taipei.
That's what I teased. So I'm be surprised if it's not.
My goodness me.
Maybe Tony just say stuff randomly, so maybe it was just a little tease.
Is that called Taipei?
I'm probably not pronounced it correctly, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Ian and Axel Rotten did it in ECW.
Yeah.
It's
I didn't know.
in Rambo 3, I think, as well. The inspiration comes from. And I assume they're in Taipei when that happens.
That's just called a Sunday night where I'm from. Ponte Carlo.
Hey, by God.
Go down boozer, get bottle of glass.
Oh yes, Cas Vegas.
Big Dan Burn, score a goal, and then we kill each other.
As for the Moxley versus Dorada match, I was shocked by the outcome. Because obviously the context of the John Moxley storyline, he's losing the faith of his younglings, but he's gone and won here. I like the finish, though. He blocked the shooting star press with the knees, then locks like that cravat on in one movement. He's good as John Moxley, so is
He's
Dorada.
It was just okay.
You think John's not good? Ooh.
No, I do, but it's
He
that's what
literally
we've
is.
been
That's his
saying.
name, John Good.
John Goodman.
John Goodman, yeah. I loved him in Roseanne. When we attacked Roseanne with a fork.
No, his real name is John Good, isn't it?
Is it?
What?
Yeah, John Moxley's real name is Jonathan Good. I'm
No.
pretty sure.
John Good.
Yeah, it's John Good. Jonathan David Good.
Wow.
I've listened to his book on holiday a couple of years ago.
I too listened to it, but I did not take anything in, apparently. What was I saying? It's just, okay, Moxie is at his run right now. His character's losing. He's losing control of the Death Riders. Okay, cool. I'm ready for this. Wins a match where it looks really strong with Dorada. I'm like, bollocks. No, I don't want to see this. I want to see you losing and having to make excuses.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for that bit. But like, no, he lost to Kyle. So now he needs to look good for a week. I'm like, I hate the Continental Classic so much.
Are you saying he's a bit like the Hurt Syndicate boys?
Yeah. You're my friend.
Yeah.
One.
I don't know.
Could be anybody. Oh, look at Joel. Yeah, said the same thing.
Maybe it would just be a bit weird if he just started losing every single match.
No,
they should easily be winning.
He's been so dominant for a year.
But
at
exactly,
least.
it might be a bit weird if he just every match now he loses.
No,
Like,
it'd be fantastic.
loses the big ones, but
I think it makes sense if he has no interference on his behalf if he starts losing, because there was always the Death Riders interference, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how to feel about it, but it's the classic, and it's
the classic.
It's a strange time. Dorada always looks good though whenever he wrestles.
He got very little offense in this match, though,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
surprised by as well.
Yes,
What a
I liked the cutter type move over the barricade. That was nice.
Yeah. CC Gold League, the Jet. Woo. Kevin Knight defeats Darby Allin. Bloody hell. Surprised that. Thank you for getting that. I was surprised at this, but what about you, Ross?
Oh, this match put the pedo in rapido for me. My goodness me. Fantastic match. Kevin is going to be the Brody King of this year's tournament in terms of having, well, I'm just repeating myself from earlier on, but having no stock at the start and loads of stock at the end. Up the stock market. Darby, again, I did not expect him to bump his arse off as much as he did after how much he bumped his arse off on Saturday. But my goodness me, he did. Not as much as Saturday, obviously, but we're paying a premium there for the pay-per-view. But for a weekly show, my goodness me, he made Kevin look like a star here. So up the Darby Allin, coast to coast for the win for Kev. Didn't see it coming. Hell of a TV match. Nothing to not like here, unless you're Maffew.
Well, that's it. What do you think about Darby losing? Like, it's a bit weird that he's on a bit of a losing streak now after he's just beat Mox.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, it's the caveat of being knackered from the weekend for this one.
I think that's okay. Yeah, and it puts Kevin Knight over, who looked amazing. So fair enough. I love the coast to coast.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, I do like Kevin Knight's style. And it's, again, trying to pop up some new people. No issues with that. But just what I said earlier, that I was going to say, it must be one of those giant burgers that you get your photo taken on the restaurant if you finish it. The level of mid-card people here, I don't know, jobbers at the bottom here, a bit of bread, top of here with some more bread, the genuine main eventers, and they're just here, and it just gets bigger and bigger. You have to dislocate your jaw, become a snake to finish this meal. This crazed analogy I'm going for here.
No,
so
I get you.
Again, I'm trying action, no issues there. Go on, Darby, bump, you little freak. But yeah, cool. Kevin Knight wins. Are they going to do anything with him? He is a tag guy.
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
For now. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes it's hard for me to just like, but what about tomorrow? Something that Clay Darby doesn't think about the way he wrestles.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, Kevin Knight versus Speedball Mike Bailey will be nice because I think they're in the same league.
Are they in the same league?
I believe so.
God, imagine that.
They announced Pac versus Bailey as well, didn't they?
Let me double check.
Oh my goodness me.
I'm like, yeah, okay. Have a bit of that.
Do you want to talk about the other match while Joel is Googling?
Nah, don't be daft. CC Gold League main event. CC. No, the other one.
They are in the same league. So
Yeah.
in the same league. That'll be fun. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so Castagnoli defeats Orange Cassidy again.
Yeah, this match was moved up to Dynamite because it was meant to happen on Collision, but Orange Cassidy was so mad it got moved up to this week's show, which I thought was a nice little detail.
I did like that, yeah.
Ron Seal of a match from both lads here. Orange tries things, Claudio blocks it. Orange tries things, Claudio blocks it. Not at all surprised to see Claudio win because, as we say, Mox is on the decline, Claudio's on the upturn. I think Claudio becomes the new leader. I think he's the one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
That's always wanted
Makes
for
sense.
the Death Riders.
Or Pac. That'd be cool.
I'm happy with either of those lads.
I think Claudio makes a good fit.
What if Wheeler Yuta becomes the leader?
Say,
Daniel Garcia.
No. No, Wheeler Yuta.
No, Maffew.
I'm so out of touch with what AEW's doing. I'm like, making up just dumb ideas that aren't going to go
Imagine Yuta cutting the lead guy promos for the... No.
As long as the guy's behind him, like, yeah!
But they
Remember
won't
when Spike Dudley was the leader of the Dudleys?
That made sense.
That was so great.
I'd say Spike's a far better promo than Wheeler Yuta, though.
But the fact that he's not a good promo makes it work.
Oh, no, I don't know if it will. I'm scared by the
It's not going to happen anyway, so it's all right. It only exists in Matthew's imagination. But yeah, CC versus OC is always good.
Yeah, lovely match, lovely uppercuts. Everyone looks good. I feel like we'd just seen this match like 3 weeks ago, though.
Feels like you had it a lot.
I feel like it was the main event like 3 weeks ago as well. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong, but yeah. Good match. He ragdolled Cassidy around for a bit. Everyone brawls to end it. It was a good time. Not a surprise result with Claudio winning. Makes sense.
I want to montage you just all the times Claudio's hit that European uppercut on people he
So
can
many.
throw in the air.
Yeah. It's nice, though. It's good to see
so
it
great,
every
isn't it?
time. It's a fun time.
I like to see Claudio and Gunther just locked in a room
Oh,
But we couldn't see him then, could we?
with a camera.
Ah, that makes sense.
God,
Camera
I'd
in the
like
wall.
to see that.
We just have to
match.
imagine a match of ours.
You can't you just uppercut each other and then last one standing's the winner. Just to see what would happen.
Lots of slaps.
That was a week
We'd
of
find something to complain about, I imagine. And you're right, Ross. That was the big meaty week of wrestling. Hey, guys. Did you see Brock Lesnar fall on his ass this week?
Did I not see Brock Lesnar fall on his ass this week?
It
It was
was brilliant.
very funny and he looked like a silly Billy.
What a fool. And that'll be you if you don't use NordVPN, the service that allows you to watch all your favorite wrestling shows. And not just the weekly shows, but the gigantic pay-per-views that they put out
So
month
big.
after month.
So gargantuan.
Could God himself lift a pay-per-view? Only if he had NordVPN. You can hide your IP address. Your privacy and sensitive data will be protected. You can switch your virtual location with one tap so you can access content exclusive to and cheaper in other regions. Your private data like bank details, passwords, and online identity will be safe and sound. You can save money on purchasing flights, hotels, subscriptions by buying them in other territories that are better than where you're living. Protect you while using the public Wi-Fi while traveling. Lightning fast, the fastest VPN in the world. So fast. No buffering, no lag, no throttling from your internet provider. One account can be used on up to 10 devices, and it costs the same as 1 cup of coffee per month. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Yes, that's my bit. To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/cultaholic. Our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the podcast episode description box. Thank you for your time.
Hey, I don't have NordVPN. Oh, no!
Yeah, he fell over like Brock Lesnar. Look at him. What a tit.
What a doofus.
My leg!
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
The mailbag. Good afternoon, diddlers.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir. I hope
Yeah,
you're...
I used to do that in assembly.
I almost
Good
said that when the bloody
afternoon,
priest was
everyone.
like, good evening to you all, mate. Good evening. You all right? I hope you're all doing well. I am just dropping you a quick email asking for advice. Oh, God.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think we can answer this one, but it's in the mailbag anyway.
Oh, we'll do our best. I have my first day at wrestling school coming up, and I'm wondering if you guys have any advice since you're seasoned pros of the game.
Damn right.
That's what it says. Or if you had been given any advice by some of the extremely talented wrestlers you've had the privilege of working with. Ooh. I'm wondering if I'm going to get ribbed by the boys, popped by the boys, or anything else vaguely sexual by the boys.
What?
Right.
Why?
As long as you stay away from London, I think you'll be all right. Yeah. I'm super nervous, but really looking forward to getting stuck into something I've wanted to do for a long time. And it's thanks to you guys for reigniting my love of wrestling.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll be sure to get you front row seats when I inevitably main event a London-based WrestleMania. Oh, I love your positivity.
Hold
pal.
you to that, by the way.
All the best, Charlie from Hampshire. Also, P.S. I really need a wrestling name. Any suggestions?
Humping Charlie Hampshire. You are the wrestler who humps.
The hamper.
Lukewarm.
Yeah,
That'll be my wrestling name if I ever went into it. Thank you very much for coming to us, 3 lads who do a wrestling podcast about how to start in the wrestling business. I can only give you some advice just in general for being an oldie person. Be prepared to be crap at it.
Yes.
You are crap at everything when you first started it. That's normal. Do not be put off.
Don't be worried about being nervous because everyone else who is starting is also nervous. You're the same as everybody else there. You're all feeling the same and you're all in it together. And you'll all make it through as long as you stick together.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Although you might not like a couple of people, in which case, cut the legs out from underneath them. Politics will get you up the card, baby.
That's what Seth Rollins was saying on that podcast.
Always look after yourself first.
Politicking, yeah. Failure is better than regret. That's what I always say. So good on
there
you
you
for
go.
doing it.
There you go. Yeah.
You
You're
ever
good
had
at this, Joel.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I don't know any
Remember
actual.
Joel was just a guy who looked sexy behind the camera, and now he's doing really good points.
I don't know any actual wrestling advice. I don't know if you guys have talked to wrestlers that have given any good advice.
about starting wrestling.
Yeah, in the ring or.
I was there when MDog20 was doing a tryout. No, sorry, not a tryout. He was watching people. Yeah, I'm that old. He was watching people do their tryouts, and he was giving advice to them. So it's interesting to see and hear that, just watching from as a casual observer. And one thing he said that I don't think many people do on TV, which is they started off doing this little tryout match, and at the very start, it's like snapmare, take down a kick, and then go for the cover. 1, 2, kick out. And it's like you've just started wrestling. Like, even the most inexperienced wrestler is going to have something. So that's like, there's not always be a near fall at the very start of the match.
Yeah.
I thought, that's good advice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who said it, but I've had a couple of bits in terms of like people who've watched me do the YouTube and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the WCPW days, which narrows the pool a little bit, they will always like find your niche.
Yeah.
Which was weird because I had my niche back then. I've lost my niche since, but there you go. WTF was the niche. But also slow down, which I guess can apply to the wrestling as well.
Yeah.
Slow down. What do you mean?
A guy was always frantic on camera back in the day. I'm still pretty frantic today.
I was going to say, yeah, when have you slowed down?
But it was even worse back then in terms of like just slowed down because it's weird because they always would say because like when they're delivering promos, if they're doing it too slow and it feels like it's too slow, it's not too slow. And they were like, when you're talking, don't go so quickly, slow it down, and it won't feel too slow. Like right now, I feel like I'm talking too slow to be engaging because I'm talking slower than I normally do. So I guess that's the only thing I can cross-transfer to your wrestling training. Find your niche after you've learned your fundamentals, and then slow down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you mess up and crowd start chanting stuff at you, just go, how do you know what I was going to do?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm still waiting for a wrestler just to go, what? What'd I mess up? Just stop the match dead and start pointing at one guy. They go, what? Because what can you say? You know the best bit of Brian Christopher's shoot interview at the very end. Rob Feinstein says, "What's the best advice you ever got in wrestling?" And he has a little think, and he goes, "One time I was in the shower of another wrestler, and the wrestler said you should shave your pubic hair. You'll make your dick look bigger."
Yeah, true.
Yeah, absolutely. That does not just apply to wrestling.
I'll never forget the first time I did, and it was shocking.
Yeah, it is a big difference.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can all
It's like when
agree
you
on
cut the
that.
grass, and there's a dandelion there.
You can actually see.
Looks a lot taller, doesn't it?
I thought it was massive. We'll move on.
You mow around the dandelion.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, that line start bleeding.
That's the centerpiece of my entire garden.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thank you very much for asking us. Hello, sex pots.
Ooh, sex pots. I like that.
Many moons ago, I was lucky enough to have my question read out on the podcast. It was after Vince McMahon's first departure from the company, and I asked for your thoughts on whether or not you felt he would ever go into their Hall of Fame. Can you believe that was July 2022?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for asking. Obviously, things changed, and since his second departure, I personally feel there was zero chance of that ever happening for obvious reasons. However, my Geordie pal Jeff has slowly convinced me that not only an induction could happen, but a return to the company in some capacity. The business practices of TKO have been so gross since the takeover, not least of all the ticket prices and the tone-deaf return of Brock. I don't know how exactly this return would look, but if he comes back behind the camera, he will inevitably appear in front of it, even if just for a ratings pop. So I'll ask the same question again. How likely do you think a Hall of Fame induction is, or worse still, a more meaningful return to the company in some capacity? I hope Jeff and I are wrong. Love you, lads. Former Newcastle and Aberdeen Fallon Henley. Bloody right? I don't know.
It's in there somewhere.
Is it on the back? No?
Oh, yeah. Midfielder, Stephen Glass. That makes a lot more sense. A.K.A. Michael Sheard from Aberdeen. Thank you, Fallon Henley, for the lovely question.
I think there's still zero chance that Vince McMahon goes in the Hall of Fame. However, I think there's a massive likelihood that he inducts Stephanie. And I think that's why hers was announced so early, that we can just sort of wrap our minds around that prospect maybe being a thing, and then that eventually happens.
I think there's more than zero chance that he gets in.
I don't think.
I'm with Joel. I think there is a chance.
I don't think Vince would let it happen. I think he would turn it down.
No, Vince would turn that. No way.
What? One of the rule of the Hall of Fame is up until the last one he had was you can't mention Vince McMahon by name. That was 20 odd, 30 odd years of history there, where there was Hall of Fame speeches where Vince McMahon wasn't mentioned because he said, "Don't mention my name."
Yeah, but that's them. That's other people.
No, that's an instruction from Vince McMahon.
True, but that's lots of things have changed in the last few years, and given the fact that they're okay to show how they're hanging out with the Saudis, the Trumps, TKOs are like, make those kids pay $1 million for a ticket. Absolutely, they'll have him back.
I'm not saying they won't. I'm saying he won't go in the Hall. He would.
You're saying
we want to put you in the Hall of Fame. He'll be like, no, I don't want to be in the Hall of Fame.
Do you think?
Yeah, that's what I think personally.
For the betterment of the business or whatever?
No, just
I don't think he cares about
that's
that.
him.
Much
He doesn't want to be in it. He could have put himself in the Hall of Fame at any point since, what was Andre, 94, 5?
Andre was
3, 4, 5. Whatever the hell the first one was.
I think it was the first one, which was 94.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
He could have put himself in any year after that up until 2022, and he didn't do it.
But he was like still active.
That's what I'm saying. I think one of the reasons he didn't do it is because, he was doing stuff. He was active.
Then he wouldn't let anyone say his name.
Because he's insane. I think the fact that the Vince McMahon ego is undefeated in the world, the Hall of Fame of egos. It's so dense, light bends around it. he absolutely will be okay with it.
I feel like he'd say yes if they approached him.
Yeah.
He'd love it. The limelight. He would get back into it.
He resisted sponsorships on the mats. There's certain things in his mind that he just won't go back on, and I think the Hall of Fame is one of them.
But again, that was him when it was his company. It's not anymore.
Yeah, maybe he's desperate to get.
They kind of force him to be there.
No, of course not.
Yeah, you're right. He's doing £650 apparently. He's 75. So yeah,
I just don't know if they'd offer it to him.
what if
Maybe in
Putin
a few
inducted
years.
him?
Yeah.
I think everyone would say yes, then wouldn't it? Nah.
Yeah.
But
Could you see him getting back on screen though?
no.
Yeah.
No?
For Stephanie, yes. For the Hall of Fame.
But like in a wrestling segment on TV,
I'll see it.
I
Yeah.
can see it as well. I don't think it's likely, but I could see it. I think he'd come back as like a bad guy and get like chokeslammed or
Oh
something.
no! They're gonna say something nice about him. He's gonna be old Uncle Vince. He's gonna be like Walt Disney.
I think they treat him as like a heel. Like, look at what this bad guy's done. Because they're crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how likely it is, but I could see it happening in both Hall of Fame and on TV.
Because there've been, like, as I said, needling little tiny things like, can we get away with this?
Did you-
Oh, we can? Can we
Yeah.
get away with this?
It's just
And
about
then-
time,
Yeah,
innit?
we'll have it on TV.
A certain time passes, and then they're like, "Oh, I reckon we can do it."
Yeah.
Now. They don't
And you know what?
care
The
about
crowd will go
anything like
nuts
that.
for him, just like they did on his last appearance.
Yeah, but there's clearly someone at an upper level who doesn't want him there, because famously Triple H and Stephanie, when they did that vote to bring him back, they both said yes, but then other people said no.
That was in terms of power and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Though. I mean, it's...
But just
this
like
is
a one-off appearance, it could.
I don't see it. I see
Oh,
it
there's
for,
heated debate we're having about this.
I see,
Yeah.
I see
They
it
call
for
diddlers and sex pots. It's like, no, this is it.
I see it for Stephanie. I just find it weird. Why? When is
See,
it?
also to interrupt, I don't think he'll be there for Steph.
No,
They'll show
no.
like video footage of him from previous stuff, but I mean, Triple H is right there.
You got Triple H, yeah.
He was married to her.
He is.
They'll pretend.
He
Shane.
is.
You can get Shane in.
Why would they announce it in October? Was it September, October, whatever it was, a couple of months ago? Why would they announce it then? They never do that. It's always after the sort of Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it was early, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's odd, isn't it?
It's possible. It is possible it'd be there, yeah.
Anything can happen. That's all
Anything.
No,
we're
but
doing.
had our own camera going, oh, God, I can't believe it. Listen to Steph's exciting podcast. Or do anything else with your life. Like, send us questions at mailbag@cultaholic.com.
That's the one.
Beautiful.
I said it slowly then, as you were saying earlier. Slower.
Slower. It does feel weird to slow down, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's Cultaholic's
What a lovely podcast.
Oh, yes.
Delightful.
And time for just a little bit more with the big question, which is, what is going to be the best match at the good old Survivor Series War Games this weekend?
Well, I can tell you if you want.
Oh, thanks, Joel.
Should we have a look?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Get your hand
Yeah,
up my
please,
leg.
Joel.
Singles match for the Women's World Championship. Stephanie Vacu versus Nikki Bella. That's how Nikki Bella says her name.
I'm actually hoping for a Brie Bella interference, me.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be too cheesy for me.
I think it'll spice things up a bit, me. Bit Brie in there.
I believe that's what Fraser pitched, didn't he, on the 9 pitches?
That dirty boy. But yeah.
Damn it, our source for all those AEW rumors said that. I can't believe it.
Because I think just Stephanie just beats Nikki Bella, doesn't she? It'll feel like a Raw match if nothing else happens.
Probably,
apart from
but
the match.
then what happens to Nikki after that? She's lost every match already.
That's a
Tag
good point,
team.
Joel. I don't care.
Yeah,
this
fair
has just been a run where, like, all right, why are you still around?
Yeah.
It was nice for a bit, nice for you get nostalgia pop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we need to have you around this long. It'll be a good match because Steffi's great, but she'll beat Nikki and that'll be it. We'll all move on with our lives.
Tag team
Probably.
with Brie. That's what'll happen
No.
afterwards. One more run for the Bella Army.
I don't want to see that.
I want to hear that. though.
Yeah, if she brings that back. I'm
Oh, you
ready
know
for
what? The
it.
theme song plays and no one comes out. I'll be happy with that. John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio for John Cena's IC title.
That'll be fun.
Obviously, we're all hoping Little John comes in. Yeah, as he says. I think it'll be. I mean, we've already seen it, haven't we? Obviously, fairly recently. I think it'll be pretty much the same. I think we're all expecting Dom to take the title off him. Yes or no?
Yes, I think so.
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, because he won't have his title for the last match, will he?
Probably not.
No.
You could do, but I don't think it needs.
It's too distracting. And plus, I love Dom. He needs to get that belt back from Big John.
Yeah.
And Dom bragging about beating John for the title at the pay-per-view, PLE, whatever. That's going to be great.
I hope Ray makes it happen, though.
What do you mean?
What
Like
helps Dom?
Ray inadvertently costs John the title.
Oh, not deliberately then. This is for 2010, you son of a bitch.
Inadvertently helps his bastard. No, he's not a bastard, is he? His prick of a son. I was about to say his bastard son. His prick of a son win the title.
Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee versus Nia Jax, Lash Legend, the Kabuki Warriors, and Becky Lynch.
It's a stab in the dark, isn't it, when you're sort of saying how good a War Games match is going to be? Is it going to be more just sort of big bombs being thrown everywhere? Is it going to be more tactical like the one we saw? I think it was the second one after the return of the with the Undisputed Era lads.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the second or the third one? I can't remember. There was a
They're all
tactical
merging
one.
together,
They
yeah.
are, yes, as the years go on. So it's a hard one to predict. I imagine there's going to be a bin involved because
yeah.
Io Sky's there.
Definitely.
There'll be a few kendo sticks involved, I imagine, because that seems to be commonplace these days.
100%.
All the War Games weapons will be there, yes.
Who do we reckon will win? We can't really predict how good the match will be, can we?
It's a tricky
I
one.
reckon Becky's team will win because Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair have a bit of miscommunication and they do the, what are you doing? I thought we were a friend.
And Rhea Ripley, throw her in there for the miscommunication because her and Charlotte are at loggerheads. They're at loggerheads, I tell you.
I mean, it's just...
I don't know.
Yeah, the Sopranos promo on SmackDown. I trust you. I trust
don't
you
bring
too.
the Sopranos in this, please.
I think that one's really difficult to call.
Yeah.
I'll say the face wins. I think.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they'll all get along swimmingly.
I agree with Maffew.
Wouldn't be great if the faces win and there's absolutely no issues.
Nothing happens.
CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and the Usos, and Roman Reigns versus The Vision, Logan Paul, also known as Terry Wogan here in the podcast studio, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar.
Now, the story's going around today that apparently the ending of this match will be a clear indication as to what the main event of WrestleMania will be. It'll be Roman Reigns challenging either Cody or Cena.
Well, wait, that was a reveal.
CM Punk. Cody or CM Punk versus Reigns will be and we'll find out here. So that tells you maybe there'll be what you've just said there for the ladies, but with the men there'll be sort of dissension between Punk, Rhodes, and Reigns, and that'll allow the Vision and the rest of the Diddlers to win.
I think the Vision will win, yeah.
When you said that, I mean, it would be nice to get Punk versus Roman one-on-one, which we didn't get bloody last year at Mania, which I thought we were going to get, especially off those silly, you're me a favour stuff we got. But we are also doing the Jey Usos turning into Roman Reigns storyline, so I'd like Jey to get the win. He does it in a really dickhead way. Either to Roman or somebody else in his team. He sacrifices then so he can get the win.
Sacrifices Jimmy, maybe.
Yeah, and then afterwards, everyone else in the team is like, I can't believe you did that, Jey. And it cuts to Roman with his giant smile going, you got me, kid. The good old Charlotte Flair special.
I wouldn't mind it being where Roman... I pitched on the pitches this week, actually.
Pissed on the pitches? Jesus Christ.
I pitched.
One of the Reigns was down, mate.
That Roman has the match won, and then Jay's like, whoa, wait there. I'm going to win this one. Goes for an Uso splash, misses, and then gets rolled up.
No, I'd hate that.
Would you?
I could see that.
I want Jey to be a big dick heel. He can't beat him if he
And then he
loses.
snaps, obviously, afterwards. Because Roman turns on him and stuff.
I mean, okay, yeah. I'm getting too worked up, sorry.
Yeah, because it could be Reigns versus Jey at Mania. Might not be for a belt.
yes.
That's another good one, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'd rather see Reigns versus Punk, I think.
Yeah. But what you said also makes a lot of sense.
It does.
You
There's
think you're the
options.
tribal chief? Well, there's only way to beat the tribal chief. You got to beat the tribal chief.
Unless we get Roman versus Brock again.
No,
Mania.
Joel.
Shut up. Get him, you quack.
Yeah.
Get your duck knife out.
Roman versus Punk with Paul on a pole.
Yeah.
Not in terms of the wrestling
Logan
way.
Paul.
Just dancing on a pole in a bra and a bikini.
I'd love to see that.
Early TNA. Put a tiger.
Nice.
Just him in the background, jiggling away.
Drew McIntyre will not be involved in the match because he gets in a fight with the refs because that's bloody 3 months of the Cody Rhodes feud.
So what do you think the best match is going to be? I feel like the men's and the women's will be quite different.
Dom and John for me.
Really?
Yeah.
In terms of the heat and the crowd getting invested, they're
Crowd
going
will
to be
be
so
into
into that.
Yeah.
Which arena is it, by the way? Can you scroll up, please?
Chicago, isn't it? Have I just made that up?
Is it a big-ass one or?
California.
California.
Oh, it's at Wales, Vagina.
Where's
California.
Chicago soon? Oh, it doesn't matter, Ross. I'm on a different planet this week.
Planet Chicago.
Planet Chicago.
Wait. Is there going to be a lot of people cheering for Dom then?
For California.
Yeah.
619, baby.
Oh,
San Diego.
Well, maybe actually.
okay.
I'm going to say the women's War Games match will be the best.
Okay.
I think the men's will have more story and more tension. It'll be more slow, but action.
More kissing.
The women's will be better. More kissing, yeah.
Yeah.
More hugging and learning.
4 matches. My God.
Yeah, innit?
After what we just saw at Full Gear, it's such a funny comparison.
insane.
Well, that's 2 hours. Those first 2 matches
Yeah.
at the top there. That's 2 hours there.
yeah.
John and Dom probably from start of entrance to final bell, 20 minutes, 25.
Yeah. And then,
Stephanie and Nikki a bit shorter, maybe.
Some plugs for Clear Road's podcast. We interviewed Terry Wogan. Yeah, I'm probably say the main event.
Yeah.
The main event.
Hey, we've all gone different. That's fun.
Ah, it's fun. But we all remain friends.
I hate you all. Thank you very much for listening to us ramble and hopefully entertain and educate in equal measure. What have you got for us until next week, Ross?
It's a pay-per-view weekend here at Cultaholic, so you know what we do. The pictures are on the channel. Please go and watch them. Please, please, please. We don't want to cancel them, but we might have to. That's where we are now as a company. The predictions on the channel right now. The podcast, you're watching it right now. After Dark is on the Patreon after this podcast goes live. That's patreon.com/Cultaholic. WTF Moments for Survivor Series will be on the channel early next week, as is Full Gear's WTF Moments on the channel right now. What happened at with Tom Campbell after the show? If you can't be asked to watch the whole thing with all the adverts and whatnot, he'll tell you what happened. And then there's more stuff, which I think, there's a live stream. Andrew and Sam with a punishment to be determined.
Oh, punishment.
Yeah. Well, there's a punishment for Full Gear as well.
TBD.
Which I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm the punishment master here, Maffew, you see. But I'll tell you,
I've seen that username.
Might be a
online.
little bit. The Survivor Series one might be a little bit hairy.
Gnarly.
Might be a little bit hairy.
Is that a pun?
Maybe.
A little bit hairy there. Maybe not.
Come next week dressed as Jan Gonzalez. And Joel, what have you got for us?
Nothing really. I was just looking to see what videos have been uploaded recently on our channel.
I like the fact that we've got Putin in a thumbnail.
Yeah, well, it's a big
We've been
story.
waiting years to have Putin in a thumbnail.
Yeah, we're on the back end, ready to go.
You see where the likes are coming from, you're like, uh-oh.
Why don't you go watch the list of 10 classic War Games match variations?
Dare you laugh.
It's like John Cena booking the Irons.
Wait. Try that again, Joel. What could we do?
Well, Maffew, let me tell you. Why don't you go on to cultaholicwrestling.com? No, YouTube.
What?
10 classic War Games match variations is a good list.
There you go. Okay, that was slightly better. Thank you very much, Joel.
You're
You've been
welcome.
fantastic this week.
You got anything?
New Botch Mini will be out, and me and Tom will be finally returning to the Cultaholic Classic SmackDown review.
Yeah.
Also known as the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast, if it depends on who's on the show. This Saturday. Bloody hell. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it just? What a
Wow.
life, eh?
There's also an After Dark special after this.
That is true. Ross did say that, but I'm glad that you said it again.
So sorry.
They
I
might
was,
have
I was
forgotten.
looking at videos to
You're
plug.
like me when the laptop, ooh, shiny, ignoring everything. But you know what, Joel? Thank you for remembering it because it's that good. I'll say it as well. After Dark will be on patreon.com/Cultaholic. Mailbag@cultaholic.com.
Yeah, smooth.
We have been Cultaholic. You've been magnificent. Now going to point behind us and say something.
Putin.
I was thinking Putin.
Oh, God, no.
we can't say Putin.
Just say it in a stern tone.
No, that's worse.
3, 2, 1. Vladimir Putin. It's also good. Vladimir Putin.
That's what you wanted to do, don't lie. There are other presidents available.
More like Vladimir Pukin.
Yeah.
Oh, get him. That's how we're ending the podcast. Goodbye.